This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, everyone. We are coming to you from Duncan High School in Duncan, America, as Midwest City will play their first district road game, taking on the Duncan Demons. I'm Jordan Ray, joined, of course, by Tom Carpenter. And, Tom, a lot of things went well for Midwest City last week against Altus, but they can still clean some things up, right?
Absolutely, and part of my keys to the game is the penalties. We had dumb penalties again, and we just could have stopped doing that, but I think we got a pretty good week of practice in, is my understanding, and Coach worked on some of those.
Now, this Duncan team is interesting. They did, after a lackluster non-district play, they did play competitively for most part against Lawton MacArthur. They scored 4 touchdowns in the game. So what's going to be important for the Bombers going up against the Demons? I
think just to cover their receivers. I don't know if they have much of a running game, but our big boys up front are going to stop them. I can almost promise that. But they do have some pretty good receivers that can catch the ball.
All right, so coming up after this, we got a long segment where I talk with Midwest City assistant head coach John Mitchell and a couple of players. That would be Hakeem Oluwuye, as well as a couple other players. So be sure to tune into that. And you are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network,
where sports is our middle name.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
Time to talk Midwest City Bomber football, and I get to be joined by their assistant head coach and defensive line coach, John Mitchell. Coach Mitchell, thank you very much for being here with us.
No problem.
First off, talk more about how you got to Midwest City.
Well, I actually came from Midwest City from I was at Northwest Classen for a few years, from 2011 to 2014, well, 2013, excuse me, for basically there for 3 years, and knew Coach Hall in passing beforehand and met with him that summer, and the summer of 2014, well, actually, summer of 2013, he had hired me, but contractual issue with Oklahoma City, I didn't get out of my contract in enough time, so I had to go back in 2013. But then it rolled, fortunately, fate rolled around, or however you want to say it, rolled around back in 2014, and a spot came open, and he called me, and lo and behold, I've been here in Midwest City 10 years now. Overall, coaching probably, since 1997. Because I was a student assistant in Langston. Playing in Langston in 1997. Unfortunate events happened where came up, credit I was short of in 1997 of playing. So because of that, the coaches still wanted me around. He said, well, you can be a student assistant, you help out this and that. So became a student assistant. I mean, more of a gopher for the coach, actually.
Yep.
So I actually really began my coaching career in 2000, basically 2000. So this is like my 23rd year in coaching.
Oh, outstanding. And you also teach U.S. history?
Yes.
And
this year, yes. I'm history teacher by trade, U.S. world, but at Midwest City this year I'm doing government, history through film, and street law this year.
History through film sounds like a fun class to teach. And are you like the second most tenured assistant behind Coach Wall, or is it longer?
Yes. It's Coach Wall, myself, and then Coach Walker, and I want to Coach DBC.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. And recently you became the assistant head coach.
Yeah,
so you've taken on some more responsibilities.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This is my second year. Mainly, it's basically being a backup to Coach Hall.
Right.
He asked me to do things. Get it done. Just the administrative side of the football side. Mainly, it's just I don't see it as, I just see it as another helping hand. I mean, because we're all in this together trying to make it better for the kids.
But you still coach the D-line a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
So how would you say the D-line's doing so far, 4 games in, and especially now that you've switched to, I guess it's just a technical term, but from a 3-4 or 4-3 to 3-4, so you technically have 3 defensive linemen. I don't know if that changes much what you do, but
well, I mean, not necessarily technically wise. I mean, schematic wise, we go from a 4 down to a 3 down, but we've mainly been doing 3 down since like 3rd or 4th game from last year.
Okay.
So it has its advantages. It allows our kids to play faster, less thinking, more reactive. I'll say this group, it's better collectively. We have some guys that are really stepping up, making some plays, coming into their own. I mean, like these 2 young men I brought with me here today, they have really stepped up. And like last year, it was probably, I'm gonna be honest, last year was probably in some instances might have been overwhelming for them because they were just sophomores, but a year older, a year stronger, a year smarter, a year wiser, another year in the system. I think they're playing lights out. I mean, so far, I mean that's including the first 2 games. I mean, which on the scoreboard where everybody see outside looking and say, okay, these guys got dominated, this and that. But when we go back and look at it and we break it down and analyze it, it's some plays here and there that if we could have back, or some calls we can have back, we'd probably do differently. But these guys played lights out. I mean, everything is coaching. And when it comes to coaching, you can't coach effort, you can't coach intensity. These guys bring it and they play with it. We can fix the other things, but you can't fix effort and intensity, if that makes any sense.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you mentioned we're going to talk to a couple of those players here in a second. So I want to talk about a couple that aren't here. Nathan Bryant, you brought him with you to the media day back in August. And I thought of him as an offensive lineman primarily, but now he's primarily a defensive tackle. And I feel like he's been doing a great job. He's been in the backfield quite a bit.
Yes.
And how would you say? And he's a senior. He's like the lone senior starter, I think, officially. So how would you say things been going? Because even though he's a senior, things are still new to him being out last year.
Yeah. He's taken it by storm. I mean, he is a senior, and he's still kind of new to it. I wouldn't say new to it because, he did miss last year due to knee injury, but he grasped it and he's flying. He's not a real vocal person, but he's been doing it with his play and showing some leadership and just getting it. Setting the tone for us. They all really set the tone, honestly speaking, and because they all do it in their own special way, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And then you got Humberto Ambrosio, or called Junior. And I remember Coach Lowe said he'll never come out on offense. So how do you rotate him in then on defense? Because he plays both ways as the nose guard. And I would think against a team like Duncan that likes to run right at you, that'll be an important role. But how do you rotate him in the nose guard position? I know sometimes you have nose guard, and sometimes it seems like you will go in a different direction.
Well, we rotate quite a bit, especially at those three positions. When Junior's called upon, he gives us some good minutes. When he's needed, he comes and play. He plays his rear end off. But we try to do our best. I don't want to say limit the O-line guys' snaps because
right, I understand.
Me personally, and like I said, I respect each coach on the staff because they all do a phenomenal job. I always say, I had a saying, I don't want to rob Peter to pay Paul. If that makes any sense. You know, we use him. We'll use him when we use him. If we need him, he's always there for us. But we try to make do with the guys we have in place. You know, but Junior, when the bell is rung, Junior answers the call for us each time.
Yeah, and then you got one guy that will come in at that position, Jarrell Chambry, out of last year in class, really good kid. And again, you see him; he's one of the shorter players, but I know, and you help with powerlifting. He's a really good power lifter, and has that been translating well to football?
Yes, and also he's gained more confidence.
Yeah.
Before I think he just felt like he couldn't do it, but here. As of late, since the start of the season, he's been playing with just an unbridled confidence and just coming off the ball hard and just playing every mile. I always tell these guys, play with an effort and intensity and try to make every play like it's your last play.
And the Altus game, they didn't. I don't think they got a first down until late in the first half. I may remember that wrong. And then, of course, their touchdown came really late in the game. I mean, you guys suffocated them. What were you most pleased with for the whole entire defense?
Oh, just these guys coming out and just working their butts off. They worked their rear ends off all week, and it showed on Friday. They took the coaching. Yeah, it was some times where we came down on them tough, but they took it and they applied what we taught them during the week, and we played a complete game, all phases. I mean, we had a couple of hiccups in that first quarter, but they responded well to it. I mean, they responded well to the adjustments, and we came out and you saw the final outcome.
Yep, absolutely. All right, let's talk about these two players you have with you.
Yep. Well, we have our two starting ends. And tackles, Hakeem Alouye, and I may have butchered his last name.
We'll hear from him in a moment.
Yeah, he gets mad at me sometimes, but it's all in jest. And then I got Jay-Sean Grigsby. They're both juniors, and both have been playing some phenomenal football. I mean, phenomenal football this year.
All right, Deshaun, I'll start with you because you're starting defensive end, and I don't remember calling your name much last year. Maybe I just missed you. What was your how much playing time did you get last year, and what's been better for you this year? Because now you're on the field all the time, and you're starting to make more and more plays.
Yep. Last year it was a bad start for me. I just had to get used to it. But this year I'm starting to get the hang of it, so get more plays, get more playing time.
As a defensive end, do you go in a 3-4? Do you line up on strong side or weak side, or you stay on one side the entire time, or how would you describe where you position yourself?
I usually line up on the weak side.
Okay. And do you have a favorite highlight so far of the season, 4 games in?
No, I don't really got one yet.
Okay. Well, you just play on almost entirely on defense right now, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Kareem, when you're in the game, sorry, Hakeem, my mistake, these basketball and center names.
I do it too.
Hakeem, so you play both sides of the ball, right?
Yes, sir.
And you play a lot of tight end.
Yes.
And then or you usually line up opposite of Deshaun when you're in on defense.
Yes.
Okay. And I do remember your name from last year some. So talk about the difference for you as a player from last year to this year.
Well, last year I usually played more offensive line than defensive line. And it's really because we have more bigger bodies last year for the defensive line.
Yeah.
And I think since those seniors have left, it's impacted us on the way of we have to step up now, and it's our time to shine. As of last year, we always had those older guys to coach us through practice and show us the way to go. So now I feel like it's just we have more time and more time at practice to learn with Coach Mitchell and Coach Wall, and they show us the way.
Okay, and then tell us again, how do you pronounce your last name?
Alawui.
Alawui.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have that on record now. Alawui. And Tom Carpenter and I will be working really hard to be consistent with that. It may not happen at first. Do you like playing on offense or defense more?
Defense.
Okay, understood. And do you have a favorite highlight so far of the 4 games in?
My favorite highlight so far is when I got my sack against Dale City.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. It's not easy to do it against Dale City right now. So here's a question for all 3 of you. And I like to ask this for anyone who's new on the show, but what is your second favorite sport? Coach, I know you're involved with tennis and powerlifting. I don't know if any of those figure into it, or do you have something else?
Well, I enjoy both of them. I've been the assistant tennis coach for 5 years now, and still can't play, still can't swing a racket, but I enjoy the sport. But honestly, my second sport coming up, believe it or not, was basketball. Because prior to me coming to Midwest City, I was also assistant basketball coach for 10 years. High school basketball, yeah. So.
Okay, very good. Hakeem, you do have a basketball name. I don't know if he played before you were born, but anyway, what about you? What's your second favorite sport?
Well, my brothers grew up playing basketball, and I have a brother in college for wrestling, and I wrestle also, and I also do tennis. But my second favorite sport is wrestling.
Okay, you know what? That is a great combination. I would think I want to dive into that a little bit here. So how does wrestling help you in football? I mean, I would assume it does in some ways.
Well, I can say stamina-wise and having a lot of, a lot of endurance for a game of football is a lot easier than the wrestling sport. So during wrestling season, I feel like I'm more in shape and have more endurance during the wrestling season, and it transitions over to football during spring ball. So I feel like more in shape during football after wrestling season.
I would think the grappling.
That too.
Yeah. And then for tennis, I mean, that's just a great conditioning sport, and you work on your lateral.
Yeah, my feet movement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Deshaun, what about you? What's your second favorite sport?
My second favorite sport is basketball. I grew up playing it since around 4 years old, all the way up to 8th grade. I started playing football around freshman year. It's my first start. So really, basketball and powerlifting.
So you do powerlifting on the side? I say on the side, but during powerlifting season?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about your 3 lifts? What's your best lift?
My best lift is squat, then deadlift, then bench.
Okay. Well, I would imagine, and that's a good order. I imagine those, especially squat and deadlift, help you a lot in football. And bench too, but I like the full body movements that come with those. All right, so you guys have another district game against Duncan. Coach, I was watching some of Duncan against Lawton MacArthur because they got shut out previous 2 games pretty much against Guthrie and Piedmont. And then they played Lawton MacArthur on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and I noticed that they have more of a traditional fullback than a lot of teams do, and they use them a lot. So anyway, that's just something that I noticed about the Demons, and they scored some points against Lawton MacArthur. What do you feel? What are your thoughts about playing Duncan?
Well, they're going to be a challenge. I mean, I don't disrespect any team that's on that schedule, because you're on that schedule and you got to deal with them. They present some challenges with that, with the fullback, with the I formation. A lot of these kids now they wouldn't know that was the norm when I played. I mean, not with all this 2 wide, all this 3 wide empty sets and all of that. It was our formation, downhill football, 2 tight ends, down. Let's see who the big man is, who the tough man is. So it's kind of nostalgic for me, but
good.
I mean, like I said, they present a challenge. But I'll echo what Coach Hall says. We got to worry about us.
Yeah.
If we come and do what we're supposed to do, we limit our mistakes, and we play sound and efficient football, everything will take care of itself.
All right, what do you guys think about Duncan?
Well, they have a bigger O-line than most teams. I've watched film a lot on them and just studying how they move and their technique they play with. And I hope it's going to be a great game. A lot of the players on the team I know from Little League and growing up with some of them, and I just know it's going to be a man-to-man football game, and let's see who the winner is.
All right, Sean?
Well, I think about Duncan, I feel like it's going to be a good game, a good challenge for us. We just got to take it step by step, make sure we do everything right, or the most things right, and just get the job done.
All right, well, I want to thank you guys for being on with us.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
All right, we are now coming to you live from the Duncan High School Football Stadium in Duncan, Oklahoma, as we get ready for tonight's matchup for Midwest City and the Duncan Demons. The Demons 0-4 on the year, 0-1 in district play. Midwest City with the all-important 1-0 in district play, and that's what matters, of course. But before we get to how both teams are doing, let's go ahead and thank our Countdown to Kickoff, which is brought to you by Dusty's Mobile Mechanic. Can't get to the shop? We come to you at home, work, or on the side of the road. Dusty's Mobile Mechanic. Okay, so let's take a closer look here at the Demons. And first of all, as they engulf their screen, it's worth pointing out that when they lost to Piedmont, they did not have their starting quarterback. And so that was one reason for that. And then Guthrie just may be an epic team this year. This may be one of Guthrie's stronger teams. And, of course, their first loss was to Lawton in overtime. When they got to district play and they had a healthy quarterback, they were able to score some points against Lawton MacArthur. So it'll be something to watch out for if the Demons' offense can continue to have success against Midwest City. Of course, they did give up a lot of points to the Highlanders. Now, as for Midwest City, they got two players out. Jaden Davis has been out at linebacker for a while, but we slipped through the cracks, so we're telling you now. We'll tell you who his replacement is and has been the last couple of games here in a few. Santana Landon is out and expects to be out for the remainder of the regular season. The playoffs are a maybe. Okay, with all that in mind, here is Tom Carpenter's keys to the game.
All right. For your Duncan Demons, they've got to stop the Bomber running threat. That's going to be tough for them to do, but hopefully they can be successful at it. They got to keep the heat on Colston when he's in the pocket, because if he gets a runner or a receiver open, it's Katie bar the door, and they're going to have to make some turnovers happen, or they're going to have another long night like they've had over the past 4 games. For your Midwest City Bombers, we got to step up the running game to open up the receivers. Once we get that running game going, they're going to have to suck in the linebackers and try to stop the running game, and we're going to open it up to our passing game. We got to continue improving on the special teams. We've seen a lot of improvement on that over the last few weeks, which I'm pretty impressed with. And I'm stuck on repeat, stop the dumb penalties. We've shot ourselves in the foot with dumb penalties. So hopefully we got those cleared up, and Bombers will be successful tonight.
All right, Tom, thank you very much. And they're having homecoming in Duncan, so this game may start a little closer to 7:05. We'll see. But either way, we're going to take a quick break and be back with more Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports.
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Scissor King.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go. But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat? Let's do it.
What time did you last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
I think she was from
One,
Rose State.
2, 3.
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1920.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
And we are back coming to you from Duncan High School, getting ready to kick off between the Bombers and the Demons. Midwest City again looking to go to 2-0 in district play. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter, happy to be joining you. And we want to let you know that the coin toss, which we're about to see, is brought to you by our friend Scott Young and Intertwined Hearts Ministry. They're a local nonprofit that provides biblical-based counseling, mentoring, and spiritual direction to couples and individuals. Scott and Alicia Young both graduated from Midwest City, and their kids graduated from Midwest City as well, located 9107 East Reno Avenue.
Got to see them Saturday.
Really? I hadn't seen them in a few weeks. What was going on?
That was it. We went and watched the football game with my brothers. It was kind of a special deal for my oldest son. They were doing a celebration for him, so kind of nice that they showed up.
All right, here's the coin toss.
Come on, fellas, step up, shake hands, and introduce yourselves. All right, fellas, we have a penalty flag down. We'll call you up, explain the options to you, okay? You guys are the captains. If we have anything get out of hand, we expect you guys to take care of that. You guys are the captains of the team, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you guys are, that's why y'all were voted captains, right?
Yes, sir.
Other than that, we're going to get out of the way, let you guys have some fun. I got a heads and a tails. What are you calling?
I'll go tails.
We'll let it drop, okay? We'll go. He says tails. That is tails. Tails. You said tails, right?
Yep.
Come on.
Bombers.
You want the football. Which end you guys want to kick from?
We'll kick from this.
Okay, put your back to that goal. Duncan, you guys come around here. Duncan will receive. All right, fellas, shake hands. Have some fun tonight.
All right, we want to thank Bernie, our intern, who will be our crowd mic when he gets back up there. But let's go ahead and right now bring you the starting lineups. First, for Midwest City's offense, Kenny Colston at quarterback, Jalen Woody at running back. The receivers, Devin Sissons, Josiah Johnson, and they will not get the ball first, so it kind of depends on where they get the ball, but we expect them to go with a fullback and tight end as well. The fullback, Isaiah Jones, and the tight end, Hakeem Oluyi. I think I got that, Tom?
I think so.
And sometimes Middle City will also go with a 4 wide out set, and when they do, then the 4 receivers are Citizens and Johnson, who I already mentioned, as well as the 2 Keons, Keon Hudson and Keon Scott. The offensive line, Demarion Jones, DeMonte Jones, the 2 sets of Joneses, as well as Yvonne Curry at center, Humberto Ambrosio at right guard, Jacob Brunson at right tackle. The Joneses, of course, take up the left side of the offensive line at left tackle and left guard. For Midwest City on defense, we talked to him, and I apologize if I missed his name during the stand-up, but Deshaun Grisby, the starting defensive end, who was on the coach's show a couple days ago. Humberto Ambrosio, the nose guard. We will also see Jarrell Chambry in some as well to spell Humberto, as he also will play on the offensive line. Nathan Bryant, the starting defensive tackle. The linebackers, Ross Jones, the strong side linebacker, Kewan Landrum, the middle linebacker, and Darian Rogers has been the starting weak side linebacker this game and the last couple of games as well. He's been playing very good football. And the Viper, the hybrid linebacker safety, is, of course, Aiden Brown. The secondary for Midwest City, Quaylen Pennon and Keon Scott are the cornerbacks, and the safeties are Jalen Woody and Josiah Johnson. All right, we're about ready to get this show on the road. Tom, anything else on your mind? Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry to cut you off there. The Midwest City coaches, Darrell Hall, the head coach, Tyler Kay, the defensive coordinator, Randall Lowe, the offensive coordinator, John Mitchell, the recruiting coordinator and assistant head coach, Philip Wall, the other defensive line coach, Chauncey Dana, the offensive line coach, Quinn McLeod, linebackers coach, Tim Thomas, one of the freshman coaches, Jay Vernon, also one of the head freshman coaches and one of the offensive line coaches. DBC, Dominique Barnes-Karn, the DBs and special teams coordinator, strength and conditioning coach is Book Chauvinek, and Coach Walker, who's been on the team, or has been with the team for a while, is one of their other offensive line coaches, as well as David Mustin, the running backs, and Jameel Owens, who played football at OU briefly and came from Muskogee, along with Stacy McGee back in 2008. They were big-time recruits then. He coaches the wide receivers. All right, we also want to let you know that Rose State will be our first quarter sponsor. If you want to get college credit while still in high school, at Rose State high school students can earn up to 27 tuition-free credit hours of college credit to concurrent enrollment. So we really like Rose State. All right.
I was going to say the field position is going to be important, and we deferred, so we got to kick off, and Arriaga's going to probably send it down to the goalpost down there. And
yep, not a huge strong wind.
Yeah, it's a little blowing behind him a little bit. He's got a lot behind him, and it's barely still. Oh, that's live ball. Is that live ball? No.
It got to the end zone, so it's an automatic touchback. Yeah, that kickoff, by the way, was brought to you by Red Plains Plumbing, and they've been our kickoff sponsor this entire season, and we want to thank them for that. All right, Duncan on with the ball first. As we wait for them to get on offense, Midwest City, they're ready to go. And we actually will not see Junior out there at first, Tom. They will whistle blows here. We'll see what's going on.
See Darian Rogers out there.
Yep, he's starting a weak side linebacker. We're trying to get our microphone here situated.
And we're still on delay for something.
Seems like there's always a delay for some reason. Sawyer Rice is the quarterback, and here we go. And right in time to get our microphones set up. And we got movement and a flag. There'll be a penalty on Duncan.
It's not us. It's not us. Yep. It's a great start.
The false start will make it 1st and 15. And now here comes Sawyer Rice. He's got trips to his right. Puts a man behind him. And immediately they hand the ball off and they go nowhere. In on the tackle for Midwest City is number 51, Deshaun Grisby, who's been having some strong games for the Bombers, and it will be 2nd down and about 14. So already they got Duncan in their own territory and behind the chains. Rice to throw. Throws short and well off the mark. The intended receiver for Duncan was number 14, Boston White, and it will be 3rd and 14.
But he had Akeem in his face.
We'll make it 3rd and 13 officially.
I'm going to get it before the season's over. Alawuye?
Olawuye. Make sure we pronounce that U. All right, we'll see if Midwest City blitzes anyone here as Rice back to pass.
He's in
it's going to be a screen pass, but Midwest City has plenty of players there. Jalen Woody, amongst several other Bombers, along with number 44, Ross Jones, and Duncan will go 3 and out. That screen pass didn't have a chance, Tom.
No, we had too many. We had more receivers than he did. We had 3 of them back there waiting for that ball.
So it's going to be a punting situation for Duncan. Josiah Johnson is the return man for Midwest City. Alex Delgado, the kicker and punter for the Demons. The Bombers getting pressure on this kick.
They're running out of time. They're going to have to call
They had to bring in another player. Late sub number 4, Cooper Kelly for the Demons.
Shot clock's running out.
Will they get a playoff? Doesn't look like they will. Did they call a timeout or is there a delay? They're going to call a delay game. So that'll be 5 more yards tacked on there, and we're going to make it 4th and 18.
When you're on the losing end of things, you need to work on your little things in the game, and that's one of them. They jumped off sides first play. They didn't have a player in there for the first punt. That's going to hurt you, and it's got to make the Bomber coaches feel good because they got another 5 yards to get that ball into the end zone. We're going to get the field position here.
We have not had a real that many returns yet from Josiah Johnson. I mean, he couldn't get any last game because of the way that Altus punted, which also reminds me that it's important here. This is one area where Midwest City was bad at in the first half last game against Altus. And that was making sure that they get to the punt. This is going to be a line drive kick.
Nice rugby-style kick. It's going to go out of bounds.
Good kick for Duncan, considering where they're at. And it's going to be down at the Duncan 43-yard line. So in that case, there's no Bomber players near the ball, but they did fumble the ball a couple times in their punt coverage or on their punt block, punt return, because they couldn't figure out where the ball was going. But in that case, that was such a quick line drive punt, there was no problems there. So Midwest City will have the ball in good field position, even though they did not get a return. Kenny Colston leads the Bombers out. He's got Jalen Woody in the backfield. Isaiah Jones, the H-back. First handoff is to Woody, and Woody's going to get a good gain here.
Front line jumped off great there.
And you can see on this replay, Tom, really good blocking by the offensive line. Like you're saying, hat on a hat. That replay, of course, brought to you by Triple Elite. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite. And they just keep doing that this whole drive. Handoff.
Should have got it.
And that'll be close to a first down. And Tom, I say Colston, and I even asked the coach about it, Coach Lowe, but apparently it's Lincoln King at quarterback.
Well, that's a new wrinkle. Hope Colston's all right.
Yep. Stop talking to Coach Lowe. Anyway, I'm kidding. I can't wait to talk to him. He's a fun guy. King the handoff. It's a running play on the left side. That's Jaheim Mahmoud, and he gets inside the 30. So good first down defense by Duncan there. And that'll lead to a second down.
Still got 3 on that. Looked like they'd strung it out pretty good.
Making it 2nd and 7. So Lincoln King, he has to get his signals directly from the coaches, so you're not going to see Midwest City in any type of hurry-up right now. Darren Rogers is in the game, so the 3 running backs that Midwest City played a lot last game, Rogers, Mahmoud, and Woody, all 3 of them are in, along with King. And then we have a whistle.
And they jumped again.
It's a false start in Midwest City, so that'll make it 2nd and 12. Well, you need Tom with this new quarterback in.
I really thought they jumped and our guy flinched. You're not supposed to call that if you flinch.
Yeah, you want to avoid long yardage situation here. King takes the snap, fakes handoff to Rogers, said it'll be Mahmoud, but he is hit right away and loses yardage on the play. Good defense from the Demons. Making the tackle there for Duncan is Eric Riza, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Let's make 3rd about 20. Wow. Call it 3rd and 19 officially.
Wow.
This again is without Colston, who had been getting better and better at throwing the ball. He puts Rogers in motion. He's going to throw it to Rogers. Rogers will then look to throw it.
He's open.
And he has a man, and the pass is
he dropped it.
Incomplete. Sisson's the intended receiver. Well, you can see, I didn't even know this, but King is a lefty. He threw it behind to Rogers, so that was a legal throw. A second throw by Rogers. The pass goes incomplete, and Midwest City will have to punt after getting a first down early on. Well, if you're Duncan, and imagine the coaches wanted to keep it a secret that Colson wasn't starting.
I don't see him on the sideline. I'm kind of looking through there. I don't see him.
I also don't see David Arriaga coming out in the field. Or no, he is out there. You're just not getting in punt formation yet. No? That's
11, isn't it?
King just comes out. That's not Arriaga. That's Sissons, making it seem like they're going to go for it.
Timeout, Midwest
And
City.
understandably, Midwest City's going to call it timeout. We'll take a break as well. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
Welcome back to Duncan High School. And Tom, this is 4th and 19, and no City looks like they're going to go for it. What do you think about that?
I think it's just the confidence we have in our defense, and we can go with that. He's going to throw the ball.
King will throw. He's going to launch it for the first down.
He's open.
He has a man.
Touchdown.
And it's caught for a touchdown. Touchdown, Midwest City.
Sincere
That's
Young.
Keon Hudson. Sincere
Hudson.
Young was he in coverage? I don't know. But the Keon Hudson, the receiver on that, did we get the replay there?
Yes, we did.
We got the last part of it.
Oh, well.
Well, how about that? That's 4th down, Tom, and the Midwest City receivers ran past the Duncan secondary on 4th and 19. I am stunned. How about that for the sophomore, I might add, Lincoln King? That makes you love the idea of him starting next year, doesn't it?
Yes.
And maybe more games this year. We don't know about that situation, of course. So we do know David Arriaga's coming out for the extra point. And it is good. Your score is Midwest City 7, Duncan 0 in an already wild game.
Wow.
You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express.
Yeah, you got it. Let's go. Travis! What business do you want to start?
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Scissor King.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go. But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat? Let's do it.
What time to do last Wednesday or last Friday?
Yeah. You got it.
I think she was from
1,
Rose State.
2, 3.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're about to have for you a Red Plains Plumbing kickoff. When you need a trusted plumber, feel confident choosing Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated since 2005. Call them at 405-769-1922. Here's the kickoff from David Ariagi. He's gotten one touchback, and he will get another. No doubt about that one, as usual. Tom, how about that scoring drive?
That was a 6-play, 43-yard drive, capped off by a King to Hudson 41-yard pass. Scoring recap brought to you by Valor Physical Therapy in Midwest City. Looking for top-notch physical therapy? Look no further than Valor Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. They offer rehabilitation, preventative screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get you fit for life. And I'll finish that when we return here in a second. We're about to start live.
Here is Rice and the Duncan Demons. Their second possession now down 7-0. Duncan was not able to run the ball at all, and so much to talk about, Tom. While they went for it on fourth down, amazing decision. Handoff, and there's no running room at all.
It's a good stop.
Ross Jones with one of the tacklers. And it will be second down. Number 17 for Duncan, I believe. Jackson Poe got the handoff. I'll double check that. But Tom, what about the decision just to go for it on fourth down?
I'm amazed. I just assumed they were going to punt it.
With a new quarterback. Handoff again will be for a loss. Now I believe that the player I should be talking about is Chris Couts. That's who it's been. He gets 2 carries, goes nowhere, setting up a third down and long. We're looking at third and about 12.
Nice stop by Grisby.
Yeah, Deshaun Grisby's been playing better and better at defensive end. It is really cool talking to him and Hakeem Oluwiyi, who is in now at the left side on the defensive line. Duncan will huddle. Well, Bomber offense looking a little different. The Bomber defense, though, looking really good still. And actually, the offense has too. Here's Rice back to pass, and he will go down with a sack. Let's see that replay, but the sack we have is Nathan Bryant. And I asked Coach Mitchell about him, Tom. Nathan Bryant, one of the Bombers playing really good football, as you see your triple lead instant replay. All right, well, Josiah Johnson get a return. It's like he's a very feared returner, but he hasn't really gotten any chances yet. Delgado's punt was a line drive, left side, to
He's going to return
Josiah's right. Josiah muffs it, needs to pick it up. He does. He evades some tacklers. Now there's a flag probably on Midwest City.
Yeah, we got a
as
block.
just Johnson will be taken out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. But we do have a flag.
Block in the back, I'm going to call.
That's always in that situation on a return.
Because they were actually turning the corner and all our guys were coming down to block. So
It's never on the punting team. It's on the punt return team.
it's hard to do.
Still, Midwest City should get decent field position somewhere around midfield for their brand new starting quarterback, Lincoln King. If you just joined us a minute ago, Lincoln King is starting, not Kenny Colston. We were told Colston was good to go a few hours ago, but of course maybe things changed then, or else maybe the Midwest City coach just didn't want to let us know.
Still in Demon territory on the 49.
Yep. 49-yard line, 1st and 10.
6:41 to go in the first quarter.
And it is Lincoln King out again. So I'm pretty sure he's the guy right now, and will be. And definitely has to have some confidence after his 41-yard touchdown pass. He's going to hand off to Jaheim Mahmoud. Mahmoud's got a little bit of room on the right side. Nice cut by Mahmoud, and he will get close to the first down marker. Gets to about the 42-yard line, gain of about 7, making it 2nd and 3.
Nice yard after contact. I mean, he got out there. It looked like he was going to be stopped for almost a loss, and he just turned on the jets.
So those two will have it on their right hash, 2nd and 3, and that's what you need to help the young quarterback. Positive runs on first down. Mahmoud and Woody in the backfield with King. King fakes the handoff to Woody. He's going to throw again. He launches it again, has an open man.
Pass interference.
There's a flag. There's going to be a penalty on Duncan. And that pass was underthrown, Tom, and that actually helped the Midwest City receiver there.
Well, I hate to tell defenders back there, but when you stick your hand up like I didn't hit him, they're going to throw a flag almost every time because you hit him. And there's the Bomber Band showing up.
Yes, well, better late than never, right?
Exactly. I'm sure they have a good excuse.
By the way, the intended receiver was Justin Grant. So Midwest City should get a first down there, although pass interference is not an automatic first down. It was only 2nd and 3. It's a good time to go for it. I mean, not to go for it, but go long. However, that pass was not a great one there, underthrown a bit. It worked out to Midwest City's advantage there. Still going to be Mahmoud and Woody in the backfield for King. Trips to his right. It's Mahmoud again. And Mahmoud again will be a tough guy to bring down. He gets taken down at about the 24-yard line. So we're looking at about a 4-yard gain. Just make it 2nd and 6. Well, we still don't have a clock for you. We hope to correct that by next week, one way or another. Yes, I got a couple of ideas in mind. We just can't implement them right now. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Midwest City looking to extend their lead, now up 7-0. Trips to the left. Rogers in, and it's going to be Woody with a handoff. Straight up the gut goes Woody, and he's going to get close to a first down.
Nice run, nice blocking up front.
See a triple lead instant replay of that, and that will be a first down. And so, once we get this triple lead awesome flash for you to look at, we want to let you know this is a red zone opportunity. This is a Louis red zone. Louis, we're in your neighborhood. We're located at 6007 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. You should go to Louis. They are awesome. And then it looks like Jacob Brunson, the senior, Tom, committed that false start there that caused the whistles to blow.
Yep. A little anxious on there.
So last time Midwest City had a false start, this is the 3rd Midwest City penalty. There has been some on Duncan. But put them behind the chains, and it led to a 4th and 19. Now, they got out of it, obviously, but that's what the penalties can do. Still, though, it's first down, so I would think you still are going to look to run the ball more than likely. You will definitely not go away from the run right here. Woody and Rogers. Rogers has not gotten a handoff yet. Still hasn't. It's going to be Jalen Woody. Woody's got some room left side. Can he cut up? He does. But Duncan was able to close in on that in time to make it a minimal play.
Back to the original line.
For Duncan, I believe that was number 65, Garrett Henry. With a tackle. Ball's at the 16-yard line. So 2nd and 9.
About 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, we got a bit of a bunch formation. We got, looks like Scott, or I should say Hudson and Grant lined up short left. High snap, needs to fall on it. Ball still on the ground, I believe.
Bomber got it.
Midwest City did fall on it again. That's Hudson. Or Scott, sorry, Keon Scott. I get the Keons confused. There's a flag as well. Call legal motion. So the question is this a penalty that Duncan can refuse? If not, it's going to stay 2nd down. It's legal. Is that a legal shift?
Yeah.
They can decline it though, and they will. So it should be 3rd down.
Yeah, it will be. They'll change it.
So again, 3rd and long. And again, Tom, the penalty just has a way of leading to a longer yardage situation because there's usually been a penalty, or it's happened twice now, penalty and then a bad play after that. So we have 3rd and long.
He's going to hit Sissons in the corner. You watch.
But Sissons is not in the game. He's been replaced by Grant. Now, he was in the game earlier, right?
Oh, I thought, yeah, okay. I thought that was him on the end. It was not.
All right, we have a timeout here. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Welcome back to Midwest Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So it's going to be 3rd down and 14 for Midwest City. Rogers in the backfield with King. They're going to hand it off on 3rd down to Rogers. Rogers has some running room, and Rogers will get close to the 10. This will not be a first down. He's marked out about the 12-yard line. So Tom, field goal, which you can definitely make, David Arriaga can, or do you go for it? I would take the points, but that's me. Right. You're up 7-0. I don't think they will, though. If they don't get it, of course, they're going to pin Duncan back.
Yeah, I mean, either way. And maybe they're going to try to get him to jump off sides. Right. Call a timeout and send him out there, but who knows?
They got a bunch receiver formation on the right side. Rogers in the backfield. I wouldn't mind giving the ball to him again, though. King will throw. Throws it short. Caught by Johnson. Johnson should have the first down. Good call there. I really like that call by Randon Lowe. I don't want to make it sound like I'm dogging him at all for the quarterback confusion on our part, not theirs. But that's going to be 1st and goal for Midwest City. And, Tom, that is a really good play design.
Yes, it is, because we're getting, I've seen, 8-10 yards every time we touch that ball and run that play.
Rogers with the handoff. Duncan can
second
play the run more, but Rogers is going to make it really tough. He's going to get close there.
At the 1.5.
It's just interesting, Tom, how efficient King has been on 4th down. And that throw was a kind of a tough one because he's left-handed, that 4th down throw to Johnson.
But I'm impressed with him so far.
Yeah, when was the last time Midwest City had a left-handed quarterback?
That's a good question.
On 2nd down, King. It's Rogers, and he is in easily that time. Touchdown, Midwest City. And they will go up 13-0. Great job on the offensive line there, Tom, right?
Absolutely. They're opening the holes. You can see them from up here. They're wide open. And their secondary is not coming in and filling this quick.
So Midwest City will go up 13-0. Again, a drive which had a 4th down conversion on a pass play, and the kick by David Arriaga is good. It's 14-0 Midwest City over Duncan. You're watching Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Augusta Contracting is a general contracting company that specializes in commercial and industrial construction projects. When you choose us as a partner for a project, we assure quality workmanship, exceptional performance, and unparalleled client satisfaction. At Augusta Contracting, safety is top priority. Our main focus is to send our team home to their families safe, happy, and healthy. Augusta Contracting, where your idea turns to reality and your project comes to life.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber Football. Here's another Red Plains Plumbing kickoff. When you need a trusted plumber, feel confident in calling Red Plains Plumbing, family owned and operated since 2005. Call them at 405-769-1922. Here's Arriaga about to kick. He's got his gunners ready, his 10 boys with him. Not that they'll be needed, as we'll have another David Arriaga touchback.
They just get a 60-yard sprint every time.
Yeah, it just keeps their conditioning going. All right, Tom, how about that scoring drive?
That was a 10-play, 57-yard drive capped off by a Rogers 2-yard run. Valor Physical Therapy brings you that scoring recap. They're therapists and experts in athletic injury management and sports enhancing programs designed to push performance to the next level. Valor at 405-648-0826. Visit their website, valorpt.com.
A lot of running backs for Duncan as they try to run it up the gut. Middle City will not allow it as that play goes nowhere. I believe that's Nathan Bryant, or no, that's Hakeem Oluwiyi who stuffed that play for Midwest City. Duncan did gain a little bit on that, so it's going to be 2nd down and about 8. Tom, you said it was about a 57-yard drive, but I think that's when you take out penalties. So
yeah, I mean it would be more than that. I don't.
Great open field tackle there, and that's Hakeem again. Let's see that replay. Tom, no one touched him.
He's so quick and he's so strong. I've already got my sights down on one player of the game.
Well, we got a few in contention right now, especially on defense. Hakeem, Nathan Bryant, Ross Jones, Grisby. Anyone on the front 7 for Midwest City is looking good right now. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Duncan does not look like they're going to run or pass the ball.
Blitz.
They will hand it off to the up back, and Midwest City has so many players ready for it. No chance on that.
That's Bomber football right there. We had 10 hats on that running back.
Jalen Woody, who's been playing good both ways, was one of the guys to get the tackle there, and another punting situation as it's 4th and 15. Duncan might let this clock go down to ending the first quarter as there's only 10 seconds to go. The wind, Tom, would suggest that they should do that. Yep. The wind has been in Midwest City's back, so they will do that.
Not
all right.
A lot.
We played one quarter. Midwest City with their new quarterback is doing just fine. They're up 14-0 against the Demons, and you are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's the second quarter now. That's going to be brought to you by Vision Care Direct of Oklahoma, Oklahoma's premier vision plan. We remove the high out-of-pocket costs. Get a complete set of glasses for only $30 with Vision Care Direct of Oklahoma. Led by a personal friend, Tom Carpenter.
Yes, sir, Mr. Ash. Good friend of mine, and I'm a happy member of their association. I get my contacts and my glasses from them.
And we will
good job.
Hope to have him on. We got 2 home games coming up.
Good job, Rick.
Let me come on for that. 4th down. Here's Delgado for Duncan. And is that going to be on Midwest City?
I believe so.
That's amazing they would jump the gun like that.
There's quite a bit of them, so it's kind of tough to say that wasn't somebody moved, but
it's not close to a 1st down. It'll make it 4th and 10.
Maybe they'll run a fake.
But they better learn from that. Yeah. It's interesting Duncan would take them out now. Almost drew another one. That's going to be called, I think, on Hakeem Oluwiyi.
Now that gets the dumb penalty award. First time I can see it, the whole line jumped. Now he's coming out. I can see why.
They better not do that again. It'll be a 1st down. It's now going to be 4th and 5, so Moses cost himself some field position at the very least. They're going to try again. No reason to rush there. Here's the punt. Johnson, who muffed it last time, but was able to get a good return before there was a penalty. That's a good kick for Duncan. There's something to that win.
Down to the 30.
That is by far the worst position Midwest City has had this game, as they will take over just shy of their own 30. In fact, they'll actually be right on the 30. So 1st and 10 for the Bombers, who have been using their stable of running backs now. I was told that La Sierra LaViolet is available in this game, but right now he's just behind their trio of running backs. Woody, Rogers, you're familiar with those two, and then Jaheim Mahmoud, who's been getting more and more playing time at running back.
Come on, D!
By the way, Grant is definitely in the game for Sissons. Sissons might be hurt. We'll see if that becomes an issue. But now La Sierra Violet is in the game, along with King. 1st and 10. It is La Violet following his blocker, and La Violet with a solid 5 to 6 yard run there on 1st down.
Nice block by Humberto Ambrosio. He was leading that charge.
Junior, we expect nothing less. There's a reason why. Coach Lowe told me a few weeks ago he'll always be in on offense. He'll never rest. Second down for King. It's the Violet again. The Violet, their job of pursuit there by Duncan, forcing a 3rd and short.
Missed his cut on that one, but wasn't bad.
Jason Cordemeyer with the tackle for the Demons. And it should be 3rd and about 1. 3rd and 1. By the way, I like those chains. You see the screen on those chains, Tom?
It lights up with the distance on there, down in distance. That's different.
How about I like it. That might be some Halliburton money, huh?
You would think. They built this field.
Duncan.
They helped their town.
3rd down for King. It's the Violet again. He's going to get the 1st down. Not much more. Duncan defending the run a little better there, but still a 1st down. Good tackle made by Cooper Kelly. And Midwest City will have it 1st and 10 now at their own 42-yard line. But they got the job done there. And will we see another deep pass by King? He's attempted 2 or 3 already. He's completed one of them on a, still amazing to say, a 4th and 19. They're going to keep going to La Violet, left side. La Violet with a big hole there. La Violet into Duncan territory with a 1st down and more. We'll show you this on the triple instant replay. Well, there's a flag.
And it's against Midwest City.
Yeah, the penalty situation, Tom, has not gotten better yet. We had those 2 penalties on the punt that didn't hurt them from a possession standpoint. And now we have that. So even this quarter, they've still been piling up somewhat.
Well, if we get another 5 yards, and we'll be backwards on this drive.
That pushes the ball back to the Midwest City 34. They have to get to the Duncan 48. That's 18 yards there. So we got 1st and 18. 9:52 and counting to go in the 2nd quarter. Bombers up 14-0. Handoff. That's Jalen Woody, who gets close to the original line of scrimmage. Duncan player will have to come out. And that's Cooper Kelly, probably one of the more reliable tacklers. So we'll see if that matters. Replaced for Duncan by number 8, Tavion Holland, who's one of the running backs, I think, on offense.
You put in an extra D-back and going to have like a 3-man rush? No, 4.
Got twins to the right from Midwest City. King's going to fake the handoff and keep it. He'll get brought down at the 44-yard line. So we got 3rd and 8. Get another play call from Brandon Lowe, the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach for Midwest City.
Another penalty against Midwest City.
Yeah, this is disappointing. When you get penalties because you're
procedure.
Not blocking, or what? Okay, it's procedure in this case, so they will take the penalty. So it will not be 3rd down. It's going to be 2nd down. About 15. Ball to 36. Let's make it 2nd and 16.
I'd launch it twice, then I'd punt.
Yeah, they will not be punting into the wind, but I still like the idea. They're not going to launch it, they were going to run it. Nice job by Woody to make the first man miss. And Jaden Woody will be taken to the 44-yard line.
The original first down marker.
Yep. Preston Brule, who I believe is one of their best baseball players with a tackle. So we're looking at 3rd, maybe 9.5. We'll call it 3rd and 9. We're going to say 3rd and 10 on the change line. It's not a full 10. 8:36 to go. New Cities has to get to the Duncan 48 for a first down.
Yeah, Grant Oliver's one of their assistant coaches. He's a pretty good
baseball coach.
Yeah, baseball coach. I called some of their games this last spring, and they went pretty far in the tournament.
Lost to Carl Albert, the Crowell Regional, but the year before they won state. And we have another timeout called. New City will call this timeout. I think that might be their last one. We'll take a quick break. You're watching New City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, welcome back to New City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 3rd down and 10 for Midwest City. And Tom, makes sense why Midwest City call these timeouts with a brand new quarterback. They throw it. They are going to throw it.
Doing pretty good, though.
The lefty has time, and then he gets hurried and almost threw an interception. It's going to be incomplete, so 4th down and 10. He couldn't find anyone open. He had the time.
Aiden Brown was open. I mean, that was almost hit Aiden Brown. I hear folks calling for intentional grounding. No, it was not. He did throw it quickly, though.
Our microphone, we are on the Duncan side, of course, so they will line up the punt. David Arriaga will punt here. They've always had a problem punting, or there's been pressure at least. We'll see if he can get a clean look here. Good snap.
Nice kick.
And a good kick. Lands inside the 20. Midwest City, give the players some time. It's not anything bad like the fans are suggesting, but maybe number 7, Landon Hawthorne, will touch the ball. But it's an effective punt as Duncan will take over inside their own 20.
Another one almost 50 yards.
All right, Tom, well, that's a drive for Midwest City that's stopped because of penalties. As for Duncan, they show, Midwest City's with a new quarterback, a sophomore quarterback, has been more willing to throw the ball than the Demons have. And Bombers are right now keying off their run attack. Rice, handoff.
Pretty good run that time.
And rolling forward, I believe that's Chris Couts. That actually probably is their best run. It was 3 or 4 yards, so we'll call it 2nd and 7. Ball will now be marked at the 17-yard line. I'm going to call it 2nd and 6. Rice will throw. Throws it short. Pass is caught short, but he's got running room, and Duncan's first down. So that was an effective play. That's Boston White with the catch, and the Demons are going to move the chains here for the first time.
Well, on their own, penalty, I think, moved it for them.
I don't think that New City hasn't had penalties on defense yet.
No, I'm thinking of the punt, but I guess
that was never first down.
No, they got 10 yards out of it. They needed 15.
Rice with White in motion. Rice can't find anyone. Now he's being chased, has to get rid of it. Lobs it out of bounds. Now that would be more closer to intentional grounding. I don't know if he got out of
he was out of the pocket.
He did get out of the pocket? Okay.
I'll give him that.
Well, if you say that, Tom, it must be true. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Midwest City playing pretty well this game except for one thing, penalties. But that's been on offense. Defense has played pretty clean. They've been almost perfect here. with a man in motion. Rice to throw.
The Violet's on him, too.
Rice can't find anyone.
Sack.
Now he's hit from behind, and down he goes. It's number 56 for Midwest City. That's Massengale, Marquise Massengale with a sack. And now make it 3rd down and long. Ball be marked now at the 24-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 15.
The Violet was out there in coverage, and I guarantee you he hit that guy covered like a glove.
You know, he hasn't played a whole lot on defense, but when he's out there, you know, he started last year as a cornerback, so you know he can play.
Very fast.
You like it when he's out there. 3rd and 15. Time for Rice. He steps up.
Flag on the field.
Has nowhere to go, and then he completes it close to a 1st down. We'll see about that flag. That's short of the 1st down marker, but not by much, as it was a nice job there by Rice. Where was the flag, Tom?
It was right here on the sideline.
So if it's in the backfield, more likely to be holding on Duncan. If it's in the secondary, more likely
shift.
A legal shift, or I should say more likely to be a penalty on Duncan. Yeah, I think you would accept this instead of letting it be 4th and less than 1.
I believe so.
Especially if you believe your defense will definitely hold on. Now it's 3rd and 20.
Our Mike is picking up their diehard fans. I like their fans. They're
demons.
They are the demons, and they want to see their team do good.
Yep, exactly. This is what we get when we go on the road, and there's nothing wrong with it. We're going to be on the home side, except when we go to El Reno. Back to pass is Rice. Fires for the 1st down and overthrows its intended receiver, which I believe was number 18 there, Jason Kortemeyer. So another punt for Duncan. Tom, with the defense like this, like what we're seeing from Midwest City, this 14-point lead feels secure, but you still want to see a drive for the offense without penalties.
Yep. I want to see Josiah Johnson run one back for a touchdown.
I want that too. They try to draw him offsides. Low punt. Johnson will let it go, but it takes another Duncan bounce. So this is going to pin Midwest City back some.
Still a good punt, good move for him not trying to field that and lose the ball.
I understand that, Tom. Do you consider that at all, saying, hey, we need field position to go get the ball? Or you're probably right. It's just that field position, that lack of field position played a part, I think, in Midwest City's drive stalling last time. 1st and 10 now. Again, the quarterback for Midwest City is Lincoln King. He's a 5'9" sophomore. He already has a touchdown pass on, 4th and 19. That was in the 1st quarter. He had more of the wind to his back in that quarter. Not that there's a strong one, but there's definitely a breeze. Rogers, the running back. Rogers will get the ball. Rogers makes 2 guys miss.
Flag on the play.
But then there's a flag. Well, we've seen formations or illegal shifts called and offensive holding.
It's procedure.
So it's not holding. It's something happening pre-snap, Tom. That's the problem. This is kind of new. Should make it 1st and 15.
5-yard penalty brings the ball back to the 20-yard line, and we'll replay 1st down. 1st down and 15.
And I don't know if this is connected to having a new quarterback in, something like illegal shift or illegal procedure.
I wouldn't think so, but
yeah. I'm not sure where it's being called, though. That's.
Get him!
So now it's 1st and 15. Rogers with a handoff makes 1 demon miss, but several other demons got to him. He ran sideways, so he didn't do much of a gain there.
No gain.
2nd and 15. Tom, I wonder if the receivers, if that was part of the problem, where they've been lined up. And of course,
you can't always tell. I mean, that's one of those. The coaches will look at it when it comes time to another procedure call against Midwest City. I did not see that flag, but they're wanting to call it.
Well, they're declining it then if it's 2nd and 15 instead of 1st and 20. Take your pick. Either one, it's a good situation for the Duncan defense. 14-0, Midwest City leads Duncan. An inch closer to halftime. We're under 5 minutes to go. Bombers will get the ball to start the third quarter. The defense has been dominant. Offense has had some penalty problems. King lobs it up, and that pass is caught. A jumping pass. Let's see that again. Heck of a catch there as Keon Scott makes the catch. It kind of was a flutter ball there, Tom, but it works as it will make it a third and very short now. So you go from 2nd and 15 to 3rd and 1, a 14-yard gain.
Scott climbed up that ladder and caught that ball because it was way up above his head.
Well, he's one of the taller wide receivers, I believe. He's 6'1". That's pretty good height.
Yep.
You can tell when you see him out there, he's taller than the other receivers. But now you can run it. Now you got the running play available to you. It will be King keeping it, and King will get a first down. Look at those wheels by King as he's going to get into Duncan territory.
Pass the 30.
Let's see that one again. It's a big third down play by King. He's converted to fourth down plays, and he gets into the 30-yard line.
It's about a 35-yard run.
You saw he has wheels, Tom. So he's showing confidence throwing the ball.
Yeah, the two backers that were chasing him had the angle on him. The only reason he got caught.
So now the clock's under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Bombers at least won 3 out of this. Rogers running sideways, now cuts it up.
Get 5.
And he'll get to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Duncan looks a little more comfortable defending the run now. And you still, if you're Duncan, you want to force Middle City to pass the ball. Even though you got burned badly on the fourth down play. So on the line there is Scott, the receiver. Handoff to Rogers again. Rogers, so good between the tackles. As he will get close to a first down.
He's there.
He has a first down. And it's at the 20, Tom. You know what that means. Another Louis red zone. Louis and Midwest City should go there. Kyle Madden, he's awesome. He supports the Oklahoma Sports Network. We appreciate him a lot. They're located at 6007 Southeast 15th Street. Louis, we're in your neighborhood.
Good food.
Good food. We will be going back there a few more times this season. Can't wait to tell you about where we went today, though, but that's coming up later. First and 10, this is Jaheim Mahmoud, and he makes the guy miss. Gets inside the 20, gains 2 or 3 there before several demons bring him to the ground, which
66 was Cache Pierce, and that was a good tackle on his part.
Garrett Henry also was there, I believe.
I thought 66 wrapped him up pretty good.
If you get tackled by players in the 60s, you're getting tackled by some big boys.
Yes, sir. He's one of the biggest guys on the team, 66.
The 60s and 70s.
6'2", 264.
Yeah, those are big boy numbers, 60s and 70s, as you can tell by Jacob Brunson, number 71. It's going to be a keeper by King, and King will
another flag.
Not gain much. There's a flag on the play. Kortmeyer with a tackle. We're talking to Duncan coach, I believe, and he wants to take him back. So he's going to take this penalty. Yep. Well, I believe, Tom, we've already had 3 penalties this drive for Midwest City. They overcame 2 of them thanks to an unconventional pass play.
Must have been holding. It's a big one. Yep.
Puts the ball to 26-yard line, so 2nd down, and we got 16. 2nd and 16. We're down to 1:44 to go in the first half, though.
Well, if anything, we're controlling the clock and the field position.
King to throw. He's under pressure. Fires. And the pass is intercepted. And it's intercepted for a touchback. That's the problem with penalties, Tom. We put you in those situations where you take those chances. The interception, I believe, is by Boston White. And Duncan will have the ball with 1:31 to go. Midwest City down to 1 timeout. So unless they force a turnover, they're not going to get a chance to score here. just want your defense to be solid. But disappointing, Tom. You were in the red zone, and because of that holding penalty, really, that's it. The interception was bad too.
It was just
but the holding penalty put him in that situation.
Yeah, but still, he shouldn't have thrown that pass. He had a chance of running it and kicking a field goal.
Well, the receiver, I don't think he wasn't in sync with his receiver there.
One on the same page. That's right.
Rice is going to keep it for Duncan. He runs right into
Arriaga.
I also thought Hayden Parent might have been there. Coach K talked to me about him, number 30. Yeah, that's Hayden Parent. I don't see Arriaga out there. 3-0. But he certainly could be out there. He does play some linebacker for him.
Come on, guys, let's go! And it probably was 30 because I'm old.
Hayden Parent.
I'm old, ask my kids.
Someone's son, but his name is Parent. We're down to 49 seconds and counting for Duncan. Rice will now look to pass, fires. Nice juke there by the Duncan receiver, but several other Bombers were there. The speed for Midwest City has been too much for Duncan. Aiden Brown, Felix Fuentes were there for the tackles. And Midwest City will now call a timeout for as they want Duncan to run this third down with 36 seconds to go. We'll keep it here as we're nearing halftime.
While we're waiting, I want to give a shout out to Miss Carolyn Leslie. She was my Oklahoma history teacher. She was my son's Oklahoma history teacher. And she told me the other night, I ran into her Saturday, she told me she was our #1 fan. She listens to us every Friday night. She loves Bomber football.
Thank you very much. Was Caroline, you said?
Carolyn Leslie.
Carolyn Leslie. We appreciate you, Miss Leslie. I assume that's what your students called you. That's what you called her, right? Miss Leslie or Mrs.
Well,
Leslie?
I still owe her some extra credit, so trying to make up for it.
84 losses over 32 years of coaching.
Well, yeah, we appreciate her very much. Yeah, we appreciate a lot of people who've been supporting us. Try to grow this Midwest Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Third down, Rice will keep it. He may get out of bounds here without getting the first down. He does, so that's going to stop the clock with 30 seconds. Not a good play for Duncan, because they're going to have to run a fourth down play. Now, Midwest City's out of timeouts. There's 30 seconds to go. It'll be fourth down, about 7. I'm always off by a yard. 4th and 6. They're calling it with the chain game there in their digital screen. All right, Tom, I would be tempted here. If I was Josiah Johnson, just go get the ball and run like the wind.
Well, he's got a chance at it if the ball doesn't take that wicked hop. The kid's got a pretty good kick. It's almost a rugby kick, and when he kicks it, that ball turns over a lot.
Delgado.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, it was a short punt, but it got through. I thought it was about to hit someone. Doesn't take as much of a dunk and roll. It gets out of bounds at the Midwest City 42. 22 seconds to go. No timeouts, Tom. What do you do as quarterback? This may be a good situation to let him go, let him see what he can do.
Hit him in the zone. Just throw it to the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, an interception would not hurt you here if you throw it deep. A deep interception does not really hurt you. Main thing is don't bobble any snaps, which hasn't happened yet. Knock on wood. And again, try to avoid penalties, even though it's not. You don't want any more penalties anyway, but it's not likely they're going to score here. You wouldn't think, but especially if they run the ball and they get stopped, and it shows they're kind of not really going to try to score. But if they try to throw, then they can score perhaps. They will throw, and King will throw it short. He's got Josiah Johnson, who makes one demon miss, but he won't make the other one miss, so lose yardage, and the clock will run. That might be the last play of the half.
They can't get it going.
Yeah. Maybe if you have a timeout, you set up a Hail Mary, but they don't have a timeout. So the clock's going to run down to 0. No score in the second quarter. Your score at halftime. Midwest City 14, Duncan 0. The Bombers will receive the ball to start the third quarter. All right, we'll have as much of the halftime show for you as we can, and we'll have some scores for you in 5A football. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
a car mechanic shop?
Let's say we go to Suzuki.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat? Let's do it.
I would do last Wednesday or last Friday.
You got it.
I think she was from
One,
Rose State.
2, 3.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
Welcome back to Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This is going to be halftime brought to you by La Herencia. Halftime brought to you by La Herencia Grill. We plan on eating there next week because that's the place to go for great Mexican food. For the best Mexican food in all of Middale, go to La Herencia. Whether it's dine-in, carry-out, Grubhub, or catering, just eat their delicious food located at 1611 next to Jimmy's Egg, Southeast 15th Street. Call them at 405-931-3154. We're going to have the Duncan Marching Band for you right now. And it is halftime with Mississippi Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Come on. No, I just noticed.
Uh-oh.
I have to use the bathroom. Yeah, he wants me to stay here until halftime.
Earl? I think we're just getting worse. I think we're getting worse. I don't see any improvement.
Oh, I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, I don't want to get in trouble, but I have to use the bathroom. Please. Hello? I have to use the bathroom. He's right there. I have to use the bathroom. I'm sorry. Easy.
Well, if Maya has it, just go. I just want to make sure someone has it. So, got it, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Duncan High School Fall Sports Formation Ceremony. Now entering the track from the middle is your Duncan High School Fall 2023 homecoming court.
I know what that word is said.
First 13.
That thing was all the way out. See y'all later. Good seeing y'all, man.
Here's our freshman attendant. It's Miss Alexis Mejia. Alexis is the granddaughter of Bertha Mejia and Ben Mejia. She is a member of SAD and FCA and participates in Duncan High School volleyball, basketball, and soccer. Alexis is escorted tonight by Houston Rosado, son of Dennis Rosado Jr. Miss Alex Mejia. And our sophomore attendant is Miss Emily Alford. Emily is the daughter of Steve and Nicole Halford. She plays on the Duncan High School volleyball team as well as basketball and soccer. She is a member of SAD, DHS Palm, Student Council, Corral, Unified Sports, FCA, as well as the Oklahoma Honor Society. Emily is escorted tonight by Jace Ramirez, son of Abe and Lacey Ramirez. Miss Emily Halford. And now our junior attendant, Miss Fatima Kayola. Fatima is the daughter of Mark and Jocelyn Kayola. She's a member of the National Honor Society and Health Occupation Students of America. She also runs cross country and track for Duncan High School. Fatima is escorted tonight by Xander Goodfellow, son of Bruce Goodfellow and Christina Goodfellow. Our junior attendant, Miss Fatima Kayola. And now we'd like to present our senior group candidates along with their escorts. Each senior candidate has been chosen to represent one of our fall sports. All 7 candidates and their escorts are seniors at Duncan High School. Our first candidate tonight, representing Unified Volleyball, Miss Ray Robinson. Ray is the daughter of Charles and Jenny Robinson. She's also a member of the Duncan High School football
Staying
team.
out of trouble?
Yeah,
I wanted to go to the back one, but it's gross.
Went the wrong way again.
Everywhere.
Went the wrong way again.
Doing her makeup, listening to music, shopping, TikTok, taking pictures with friends and family, traveling, playing with her dog, watching movies, making jewelry, drawing. And when she has time, she takes long naps. Brianna is escorted tonight by David Biddle II, son of David Biddle and Christina Lawrence. And now representing cross country is Miss Jasmine Morales. Jasmine is the daughter of Oscar and Rachel Morales. Jasmine is the DHS team captain of long distance track. She's also a member of the Health Occupation Students of America and the National Technical Honor Society. Jasmine is escorted tonight by Mr. Caleb McFackridge. Caleb is the son of Alan and Hope McFackridge. Ms. Jasmine Morales. And now representing volleyball, Miss Casey Phillips. Casey is the daughter of Brandon and Emily Phillips. Casey is a varsity member of the Duncan High School volleyball team, and she's also a member of Student Council, Ascension Catholic Church, and the boys' basketball manager. In her spare time, she enjoys hanging out with friends, listening to music, playing volleyball, of course, and spending time with her brothers at the lake and fishing. Casey is escorted tonight by Dennis Ingram, son of Darren and Kristen Ingram. Miss Casey Phillips. And next we have representing Tom, Miss Julia Williams. I'm sorry, Wilson. Correction, Miss Julia Wilson. Julia is the daughter of Jeff and Audrey Wilson. Besides Palm Squad, Julia is a member of the Duncan High School Student Council, Heartbeat Dance Studio, Duncan High School Reflections, and the internship program. Her plan for the future is to attend the University of Oklahoma and enter their dental hygiene program. Julia is escorted tonight by Dave Murillo, son of Franklin and Maria Murillo. Miss Julia Wilson. And now representing cheer is Miss Aaliyah Smith. She is the daughter of Ralph and Bree Lapine. Aaliyah is on the Duncan High School Student Council, National Honor Society, as well as the Varsity Cheer Squad. She's also a member of the Health Occupation Students of America and Stevens County 4-H. Aaliyah is escorted tonight by Landon Hogarth, son of Kevin and Andrew Hogarth. Miss Aaliyah Smith. And now representing football, Miss Avery Brookster. Avery is the daughter of Tony and Emily Brookster. She's on the Duncan High School Student Council, SAG, a member of Key Club, and Avery is on the Student Advisory Council, as well as a member of the Duncan High School golf team. Her hobbies include supporting her brothers, playing golf, shopping, watching sports, and hanging out with family and friends. Avery is escorted tonight by Evan Houghton, the son of Shay and Linda Houghton. Miss Avery Brookster. And finally, representing softball is Miss Gracie Goble. Gracie is the daughter of Gordon and Janet Goble. She's a member of the Duncan High School softball team and the Duncan High School track team as well. Gracie is escorted tonight by number 56, Caden Duncan, son of Justin and Shauna Hatton. There's Miss Gracie Goble. Before our announcement, let's give a big round of applause to all of our 2023 fall class attendants of the senior homecoming class. And now, the big moment we've all been waiting for. Your Duncan High School 2023 Fall Sports Homecoming Queen winner is Miss Casey Phillips. Casey Phillips represents volleyball tonight. Duncan High School would like to thank Duncan Floral for the beautiful roses in tonight's coronation ceremony. And of course, the crowning of our queen. Congratulations to each of our class attendants and the senior homecoming candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, your Duncan High School 2023 Fall Homecoming Queen There's Casey Phillips and her crew. There she comes, Miss Casey Phillips. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, with Mr. Robert Brewer. Please report to the west parking lot. Mr. Robert Brewer.
You're in trouble.
And maybe meet somebody by your vehicle. Robert Brewer.
Excuse me, is anybody sitting over there? Next to that good-looking guy right there? How are y'all doing? Hi, baby. I know, right?
Pretty girl right there.
Thank you. No.
We have one
Ladies and gentlemen, one more reminder, the Duncan Quarterback Club will have their annual tournament.
What business do you want to start?
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Sizzle Kid.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat?
Let's do it.
What time
What
it
are you
due?
working on?
Last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
I think she was from
One,
the state.
2, 3.
Congratulations, Rose State College graduates.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
All right, welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football at halftime. It's the La Herencia halftime. Midwest City with a 14-0 lead over Duncan. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter joining you. We're going to hope to have the second half. They just started the 3-minute clock. But while we're here, we have you live here. Let's look at some scores in 5A football. First, I have this on. I'm going to go and reload it here. Let's see if that changes anything. But some interesting scores to pass along. Nevertheless, first of all, let's look at the district Midwest City's in. It looks like Elgin is poised to also go to 2-0. I say also. Midwest City's not out of the woods yet for them going 2-0. So is Lawton MacArthur. So Elgin leads Ardmore 28-0 at the half. That game's on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And MacArthur leads Altus 22-0 at the half. That game also on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The other game from our district that is interesting that we see down there on the lower right, El Reno and Noble. El Reno 0-1 leads Noble 1-0 in district 18-14. We have that game in the third quarter. You know, with the Noble game, Tom, that anything can happen. And so that's going to be interesting. El Reno is the next opponent for Midwest City. That will be a homecoming game, and thus at home in a week from today. And so we'll see if El Reno's 1-1 or 0-2. But that could be a game that determines a playoff spot. And then, of course, we have Del City, which I think we had on the screen there, and now they're off. But I can tell you that they were up 28-0. So we see a lot of 28-0 scores at halftime in their game, which was against who was that against? McAllister. Also interesting game here, Guthrie and Piedmont. That game at Guthrie, because those are two teams that battle for the top of the other West Side District 5A2. And right now Guthrie looking really good because Piedmont was looking good heading into that game, and Guthrie leads 28-0 at the half. Guthrie will host Carl Albert not too long from now. I believe it's in 3 weeks, and that could be a game with a lot riding on it, and that game would also be on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Carl Albert played yesterday, and they won 70-0. So, you know, Tom, nothing to do with Carl Albert and Del City doing their thing.
Right. They're going to score, and they're going to score big no matter who they play. But you can't have dumb penalties and give them any other score because they're going to make it up on their own.
Penalties. I was going to, you know what, Tom? Why not talk about that, penalties? So still a problem for Midwest City, and in this case, though, it's been a little bit on special teams, and then the rest has been entirely on offense.
And it's just a discipline thing. They need to hold the line. If they know what the count is and the other team doesn't, then they should be the ones that are, you know, not getting penalized. And the Demons need to be the ones getting the penalty. We need to work on that.
So, for those of you just tuning in, Kenny Colston is out at quarterback right now for Midwest City, not for injury reasons. Lincoln King, a 5'9 sophomore, started in his place. And on Midwest City's first drive, King completed a pass to, was it Keon Scott? I believe. I get Hudson and Scott mixed up a bit. But it was for a 41-yard touchdown and unbelievable 4th and 19. Keon Hudson. They decided to go for a 4th and 19. Yeah, it was number 11, Keon Hudson.
Which was a big risk. I mean,
yeah.
But our defense, I think they had the confidence in our defense, and that surely helped us.
The other touchdown for Midwest City was also scored on a 4th down conversion. Not the touchdown itself, but the drive was continued thanks to a 4th down conversion made by King. So he's made some big plays. He had a 3rd down conversion on a quarterback keeper. So he's made some big plays for him. Also, at times, he's looked inexperienced, including his interception in the end zone. So, Tom, though, even though he has had some question marks, he's also had some big plays. If Midwest City just avoids penalties, they'll be fine on offense.
Yeah, they're protecting him, so he's got room to throw. He's got time to throw. He's had some receivers that did not catch the ball when they probably should have got it a little more better in the pattern.
All right, so here comes the Red Plains Plumbing kickoff. This will be the first time we've seen Duncan kick off, and their kicker, Alex Delgado. For Midwest City, their deep man is Josiah Johnson. We want to see him get a return. This kick is short, fielded by the up man near the 30. Fielded cleanly. And he's going to be hard to bring down. That might be Darren Rogers just by his running style there. It is.
I believe so.
I was not looking for number 6. I could just recognize the way he was running. This quarter is brought to you by Tootie Buys Houses. They buy and renovate homes. They also lease and owner finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Call them at 405-353-9682, led by another Midwest City Bomber alumni. All right, here is King. He's got Jalen Woody in the backfield. He's got Isaiah Jones as an H-back. He's got 3 wideouts. By the way, it looks like Devin Sissons is also out right now, although he played earlier in this game. Handoff to Woody, and Woody with a nice spin there. He's going to get a first down. He's going to get past midfield.
He's taking the whole team with him.
What a scrum we have here, Tom. Whoa, and Brunson might get flagged for that.
Nope. No flag.
Okay, so the ref saw it better than I did. I just saw him come in, but I don't know what provoked it. So, Tom, there's no flags?
Who'd have thought?
On a run play like that especially, you thought there'd be a flag or two because
the whistle should have been blown on that scrum. Because
I agree.
That's when players get hurt.
And that's when things can get really chippy too. But it is a first down for the Bombers. King back to Woody. Another strong run from Woody Roth. But this time he's got running room in the past the 30 into the 25-yard line. I'll have to show you that again. This triple instant replay. And Tom, again, the blocking right up the middle, just so strong.
Incredible.
Yeah, when you're not committing penalties, are pretty good. We better, at some point, we need to get off the penalty train.
Yeah,
they've had 2 good runs this drive.
We pounded on that defensive line. They're tugging their shorts, as they say in basketball.
LaVille in the game now. He gets the handoff, bounces off a defender, but then good tackle from behind by number 18 for Duncan. That's Jason Quartermeyer. And I think he will gain just a tiny bit, Will LaVille. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
He had good 2 yards, but that pile was moving back, so he bounced off of it. And never hurts to try to get some more, I guess, when you got a little bit of a lead to back you up.
LaVille still in the game in the backfield with King. High snap, but King got it. LaVille bounces off the right side. LaVille, plenty of running room. He's going to get a first down. He's going to get inside the 20. Follows his blocker to get as much yards as he can. He's actually going to get inside the 10. And we got a great run from LaVille.
Red zone opportunity.
That's right, a Louis red zone coming up here as you see the triple elite instant replay. I don't think we're going to see another throw, Tom, unless there's a penalty that forces them to. Darian Rogers is now in. Keon Scott lined up wide. Rogers the handoff.
Nice play. Oh, guy didn't wrap him up.
Good initial hit there. Rogers made something out of nothing as Chris Couts came in unblocked. But Rogers was able to gain a little bit. He has the other touchdown for Midwest City we should mention.
He ran out of that tackle. Couts should have wrapped him up and it had him for loss maybe. But
well, Rogers just consistently makes the first man miss, even if the first man gets to him. He's not shifty like Woody, but he goes right at you. He'll get the ball again. Following his blockers, now he's going to reverse field. And he just pounds his way in for a touchdown, Midwest City. Darian Rogers with a 2nd touchdown, making a run, Tom, a player of the game.
Yes, he is.
And we got Midwest City now up at 20-0, with 9:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. And, Tom, not a single penalty. Well, now the offensive drive is over, so.
Oh, it's safe. Okay. We don't want to call
we know
extra
Sissons is definitely hurt because he's not holding on extra points here. This is Scott holding as he's replacing Sissons there. Good hold by Scott. I'm sorry, that's Hudson. Hudson with a good hold. And good kick from David Arriaga. And your score is 21-0. Bombers lead the Demons. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's your Red Plains Plumbing kickoff. Red Plains Plumbing, when you need a trusted plumber, feel confident in choosing Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated since 2005. Call them at 405-769-1922. And check me if you've heard this before, but another touchback for David Arriaga. And so, Tom, the scoring recap?
Brought to you by Valor Physical Therapy in Midwest City. Their therapists are experts in athletic injury management and sports-enhancing programs designed to push performance to the next level. Valor Physical Therapy is here to support your journey towards a healthier, more active you. Visit us today and experience the Valor difference. Located by Midwest City High School, call 405-648-0826 or visit our website at valorpt.com.
Under center, they go with the, I think, one of the running backs, and it leads. He pitched it to another running back. So let's get the names down for Duncan there, as that was a 1st and 10 play. As we see Chris Couts at taking the snap, and he tossed to Tavion Holland, who got no gain there, as Midwest City's defense has been so good this game. The lead to 2nd and 10. And Tom, if you have to do that, you're talking about, probably not throwing the ball much as Duncan.
Yeah, they're getting desperate.
They're going to have to keep running the ball.
He's got
Holland again.
He's got
so many Bombers chasing him. Josiah Johnson couldn't even get to him, and that he was there for it.
38.
But Kewan Landrum did
sir.
get to him. And it's going to be 3rd and long.
That was good Bomber defense right there. We had 4 guys in the backfield with him. He couldn't turn up anywhere.
That's Tavion Holland. He went nowhere. And they're going to bring in Landon Holthos right now, is, I believe, one of the receivers, but they'll be interested to see what they do at quarterback. Looks like they're going back to Rice. Rice immediately under pressure, has to get rid of it, and they complete the pass. So they get something out of it, as Hakeem Oluwiji was all over Sawyer Rice there, who's back in the game. But they still didn't get close to even the original line of scrimmage. And Duncan will once again punt. We're now at 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. With this defense, Tom, you have to say it's a comfortable lead. And keep in mind, Duncan scored 4 touchdowns against Lawton MacArthur, including a couple ones early last week.
High snap. Still a nice kick. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way.
Yeah, that was close to a Bomber player, but it takes the Middle City bounce for once. Aiden Brown made it a little interesting, but actually the ball didn't get too close to him. So Midwest City will once again have the ball in great field position, as they will have the ball at the Duncan 39-yard line, as it will be 1st and 10 for Midwest City. So we're interested to see, Tom, if they looks like they didn't have any penalties their last drive, and if that's going well for them there, they don't have to throw the ball too much anymore. So we'll be interested to see if they do call a pass play here and there. But then again, they also have that stable of running backs.
I think we should just keep running the ball.
Right now it's Jaheim Mahmoud who's in. So they got 4 running backs as Midwest City they'll give the rock to. Here's Mahmoud with it. Mahmoud straight ahead. Gets to the 34-yard line, so a solid 1st down gain of 5 on the play. And we got, for Duncan, number 24, Preston Brule, with the tackle. That's the thing, Tom. Whoever they have in is fresh at running back. Isaiah Jones, the lead blocker here at H-back. Oh, good fake there, and King's going to keep it. He keeps his footing, and King is gone perhaps. 20, 10, 5, he dives. What's the call?
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Midwest City. What a run by Lincoln King. And his first start, and he's made some plays happen. He puts Midwest City up 27-0 with 7 minutes to go. Tom, how about that effort by the sophomore quarterback?
I'm telling you, I really thought he was going to lose his balance. He almost got tripped up, and he just kept spinning them wheels, and he finally got it into the end zone.
Here's Arriaga, who has been perfect with extra points. And he still is, no doubt about that one, right up the middle. And Midwest City now leads 28-0. All 4 touchdowns have been scored at this end zone to our left. So they're taking advantage of that end zone. We'll be back with more Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's your Red Plains Plumbing kickoff. As David Arriaga has 5 touchbacks. 6. This will easily be 6. This might be his best yet. Yeah, that's his best because it almost landed out of the end zone if it didn't quite. All right, Tom.
Scoring recap brought to you by Fowler Physical Therapy in Midwest City. They offer traditional rehabilitation, preventative screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get you fit for life. Located by Midwest City High School, call 405-648-0826 or visit our website at fowlerpt.com.
Couts in at running back, Rice back in at quarterback. Rice will keep it to his right, and again, just not many opportunities to run with it. Aiden Brown, Kewan Landrum helped shut things down, so did Jalen Woody. So many guys have played big for Tom for Midwest City on defense. And again, Duncan had some offensive success last game, but they're not finding the running room this time. We haven't even talked about Midwest City's cornerbacks very much. We did when Violet came back in. And I think he might, well, I'm not sure he's in at the far side. Near side's Quaylen Pinnon as the left cornerback. Fakes the handoff, and that ball might be live.
Get on the ball.
No, we're going to call it incomplete.
Still.
As Rice's pass sailed wide of Landon Holthos. And in a cornerback for Midwest City is someone we haven't called a whole lot, Brandon Dixon. He's actually a tall cornerback, so, yeah, we were yelling at him to fall on that ball, but it turns out it was incomplete. So he's lined up at the right. Josiah Johnson is the inside cornerback. Of course, he's normally plays safety, but he can do just about anything on the defensive end. Jalen Woody playing the slot receiver on the right side. Rice, though, is
nice
caught.
Catch.
Nice catch. Woody brings him down.
Got to be short.
That's Jason Kortemeyer. And that was 3rd down, and he was 1 yard short, so it's going to be 4th and 1. Duncan will go for it. They're going to hurry up here. And I don't think they got it. They may have lost yards on that. And in the midst of that is Darian Rogers. Darian Rogers helps get the stop there, as well as Marquise Massengale. So if he's player of the game, Tom, talking about Darian, we'll have to ask him about that 4th down play. That was pretty good.
We'll mark that down because he's on my list also.
So Midwest City will take over. It will be 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line of Duncan. 5:51 to go. Midwest City can add their 3rd touchdown this quarter here, as they've been much better on offense. They have cleaned up things.
Right. Brunson led him out to the line. He was running. Oh, there we go.
And
now it went the other way, like I asked.
Duncan's number 72, Jacob Kahn, who looks similar to Jacob Brunson, probably not as tall, and he just had a dope moment as he slapped his helmet. That is going to be offsides on Duncan. 1st and 5 now for Midwest City. The 5-yard penalty. Handoff Woody, right hash mark, or left hash mark, and he's still going. They're not calling that penalty like you said, Tom, as he's still going. This is incredible.
It's rugby. He's
in. It is a rugby scrum.
He's in.
And he's in. Touchdown, Midwest. Okay, Tom, let's see this here. I think we got in on this a little middle in the play. I mean, but Tom, if you could see the triple lead replay, just that's such an unorthodox touchdown because don't they often call that or blow the whistle dead at some point?
Some point, but apparently the scrum is still moving.
What matters is the ball carrier down and is his forward progress clearly stopped, and neither happened, I guess. We can't tell because of how many players are around him, but what a run by Jalen Woody to make it 34-0.
Our fans on our side here are the Duncan fans, and they're not happy.
Oh, I don't blame him for saying that. I really don't. But, because, hey, guess what? You know how football, Tom, it bleeds down from the top. And what's made the news for in the NFL is how much the Philadelphia Eagles with Jalen Hurts are doing that type of play where he'll run with the ball. He'll have guys pushing him from behind, and on 4th or 3rd and short, it's just automatic. And I think that maybe Mississippi's doing some of that too, but just not at the line of scrimmage. So anyway, we're not taking a commercial break here. We've taken a lot, so we'll keep it here as the Bombers with another quick touchdown after they made it 28-0. It's now 35-0. Another made extra point by David Arriaga, and another Red Plains Plumbing kickoff here. Again, when you need a trusted plumber, Red Plains Plumbing is your place to go.
Let me say a little something about an organization I'm kind of partial to. It's the Bomber Brotherhood. Jimmy Tribble over at the First Baptist Church of Midwest City. This is his last year, and we'd love to see some Bomber alumni show up and talk to the team and give them a little motivation. That's going to be next Thursday, October 5th at 6 o'clock, First Baptist Church. It's just due east of Rose Field. Hope to see you guys there. I'll be there.
This Thursday, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, I might try to stop by if you remind me.
Oh, I will.
Okay, because it's actually very close to where I live. As is Rose Field, of course. And it'll be the day after. It'll be the day after our coaches show. By the way, Tom, I plan on having Andy Collier on. And there's a delay right now, another timeout, so.
Let me go ahead and say it was 2 plays, 29 yards, 35-0 on the 29-yard Woody run. Scoring recap is brought to you again by Valor Physical Therapy in Midwest City. They're getting their money's worth tonight from our Bombers. Finally got off the schneid here. Located by Midwest City High School. Call 405-648-0826 or visit our website at valorpt.com.
All right, so what I was going to say is, and we'll talk more about this in the fourth quarter when you see our fourth quarter sponsor, but our coaches show this Wednesday will lead things off with Andy Collier talking about the bond issue. You're in the Middle area, you get to vote on that. Another kickoff by Arriaga and another touchback. That's 6. I wanted to see him kick to the other direction because that is going against the wind, and it seems like it just so happens whenever we're calling a game, he's always getting touchbacks when he kicks to our left, but to our right, not as frequently. So Midwest City's going to have to score in the fourth quarter, which they could. They didn't score in the second quarter, so we didn't get to see that type of kickoff.
Well, the Bombers have an east-west field there at Rose Field, and this is a north-south field. And that wind has been blowing not heavy, but it's still been blowing steadily to the north.
You can see it in the American flag behind the goalpost that Arriaga's been making those extra points at. Handoff for Duncan. Again, the Bombers, nothing's happening. Ross Jones, we'll give him credit as the main Bomber who stopped that run play, but there are several, again, Bombers who are flying to the football. That's what we want from a Bomber. You want them to fly to their target.
Good analogy.
I'm sure it's been talked about. If your nickname's a Bomber, that's just how you got to think about it. We've got Lacier LaViolet in as the left side cornerback. And again, a name we need to get used to some more and more, Brandon Dixon on the right side. He's pretty tall for his position there. All right, here's Rice. He can't find anywhere to go. Rogers rushing in on him. Throws it up.
Out of bounds.
Pass is caught, but that's well out of bounds.
Don't ask for a flag. Come on, guys.
Well, can't blame him. Nice effort there by Sincere Young, but he was clearly out of bounds, and so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
I saw him warming up before the game, and he had some pretty good hands on him to get the ball to him, but that was clearly going to be out of bounds whether he caught it or not.
I want to remind you, against Lawton MacArthur, I've said this a few times this quarter, Duncan scored 4 touchdowns. They were able to drive the football. In fact, they were in the red zone when Lawton MacArthur recovered a fumble and returned it a long way, so they almost had a 5th score. We have a penalty there against Duncan. All the penalties.
That's an illegal shift, I promise you. Too many guys were moving at once.
Well, we also saw number 70, Jackson Kahn, get up early.
He jumped early.
He started to, he knew it right away.
We declined it.
3rd and 15. Well, if it's false start, I don't think you can.
Oh, there you go.
So it's now 3rd and 15. Rise to pass. Again, tries to screen it, and the pass hits his offensive lineman as it was intended, and it went through the hands, I believe, of Couts. And so Duncan will punt. They did go for it on 4th down, the last possession, 4th and 1, and Darian Rogers messed it up for him.
4:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll get our clock issue, and I won't have to be the clock for a while.
Yep. Delgado once again punting for Duncan. So we've, even though Middle City's won big their last 2 or 3 games, we've seen good punting. Duncan needs to make a quick sub here. As running out into the field is number 51, Eric Riza. There's the punt. This is one of the higher punts as far as hang time. And it takes a slight Duncan bounce. And Middle City will take over at the Duncan 45-yard line. 4:26 to go. The Demons only have gotten 1 first down the entire game. 1 first down. That was when they had the ball deep in their own territory. You can't say enough about the defense again. Not only that, but no penalties on the defensive side. They had 2 offsides. That was special teams, technically, right?
Right.
On the when Duncan was punting, 2 offsides in a row. Also, it was 4th and 15, so it didn't even really hurt them from a possession standpoint.
I love it. That offensive line's first one. They're sprinting out there on the field still. They're in shape. They're ready to hit somebody.
I'm glad they're in shape because it's hot still. We're in the fall season, but it's hot. Rogers to get the handoff. You know he's fresh. Gets the ball left side. Gets past the 40-yard line. Takes a couple Demons to bring him down inside the 40. Sincere Young, one of the tacklers for the Demons. We're down to 4:09 and counting. Bombers, their first time they played at Duncan in a while. They have played at Duncan before, according to Mr. Tom Carpenter, right?
I was a small child. I remember coming down here, and it was a nice road trip, and we always ate somewhere nice and then watched the Bombers play a tough Duncan Demon team.
There's Rogers, and he's driving the pile forward. Now we hear a whistle blows. He gets to the 25-yard line. It'll be a Midwest City first down, 24-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Midwest City as Darian Rogers with a run. Yeah, we've seen Midwest City score 3 touchdowns, and one of those touchdowns was by Lincoln King, their new quarterback. They have not called the pass play yet, and they don't need to. King's got LaViolette in the backfield now, as we've seen all 4 running backs from Middle City get handoffs. Here's another one for LaViolette.
Lala, go Lala.
Right side.
Go Lala.
Cuts it back. Good
nice
cut.
Play. Nice tackle.
He gets tackled inside the 20. Tackle made there nicely by Jason Kortemeyer, and this is a Louis red zone. Louis, we're in your neighborhood, the neighborhood they're in, which is close to where I live as well, 6007 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. Louis, we're in, like I just said, your neighborhood. So it's 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line. More LaViolette. This time he goes left, or slided to his left. Got tripped up, but not until he got a first down.
Let's say he flew 5 yards in the air.
So good tackle by Cooper Kelly, but again, if you're getting tackled but you're going forward like that, it's going to lead to a good result. And this will be a Midwest City first down, so 1st and 10. Not 1st and goal yet, because this will be at the 12-yard line. So Midwest City could get a first down here without scoring a touchdown. And we're down to 2:17 and counting.
Got Mahmoud in the backfield.
Yep, Mahmoud in for LaViolette. It's Mahmoud's turn, and Mahmoud.
Nice hold.
He gets through a couple of tacklers where he gets right by him, and then he just surges his way into an end zone for another Midwest City touchdown. We're going to see this replay here. And as you can tell, once he got past the initial line there, he had the driving lane. I call it driving lane because it's a basketball term, I know. To surge there into the end zone for a Midwest City touchdown and a 41-0 score. I think Jalen Woody Woody and LaViolette, I think, have not scored a touchdown yet this game, but they have in other games. Extra point is good. Arriaga is now 6 for 6 in extra points, and he is 7 for 7 in touchbacks, I believe. No, 6 for 6 on touchbacks. He's about to tip another one here. All right, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
Welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter with you. We're about to have another kickoff brought to you by Red Plains Plumbing as David Arriaga goes for touchback number 7, and he easily gets it. I'll call that his best one yet. Go ahead, Tom.
That play, scoring recap, was brought to you by Valor Physical Therapy in Midwest City. Looking for top-notch physical therapy service? Look no further than Valor Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. Located by Midwest City High School, call 405-648-0826. That was a 5-play, 45-yard drive, capped off with a Mahmoud 14-yard scamper. Good blocking up front.
All right, Bombers have, I believe, Jarrell Chambry in as the nose tackle. Rice, handoff again. So many Bombers are there, including Parent. Yes, we have a Bomber linebacker named Parent who's in on the tackle. That's number 30, Hayden Parent. He's only a sophomore, too, so that's good to see some sophomores in. And that's going to make it second down and 10. Score when it passes along. Middle City's next opponent is El Reno. And guess what? When you're playing Noble, it's going to happen. You're going to be locked in a high-scoring game. It's 34-30. According to this, it's in the second quarter still. That might be wrong. But who knows? With Noble.
Noble's always in close games. What is that about?
High-scoring. High-scoring games, yes.
Oh,
handoff.
Nice tackle.
Again, several Bombers were there, including Kewan Landrum. He's had a good game. So is Ross Jones. Ross Jones should be definitely considered for player of the game. And then another Bomber player that we probably talked about more last year, but he's getting some playing time now at defensive end, Iden Johnson-Tollison. Call him JT. 3rd and 10. So it'll be interesting to see what the standings are in District 1 for 5A. Midwest City will be tied with Elgin and Lawton MacArthur. And both those teams come to Midwest City this year.
3rd and 10 and 50 seconds on the clock.
Again, they've only gotten one first down so far. Rice looking for another first down. Flushed out to the left.
Not going to make it.
And he's not going to get to the original line of scrimmage as he's brought out of bounds. And let's see, I believe that was Landrum who got him out of bounds, so he's had a good last few plays. And we got 4th down. And they lost yards there, too, so great play by Landrum to bring him out of bounds before he got to the original line of scrimmage, making it 4th and 12. So just like we've seen a lot of kickoffs from Arriaga, we've seen a lot of punts from Alex Delgado. But before we see one here, we're going to see the clock wind down to 0 for the 3rd quarter. After 3, Midwest City, large and in charge. They're up 42-0. They had 28 points in that 3rd quarter. to put this game away. All right, you're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Let's go. Go, Miranda. Travis! What business do you want to start?
I want to start a car mechanic shop.
Let's say we go to Scissor Cookie.
Ready to go get some coffee?
Yeah, let's go.
But it's a great space.
Yeah, and it's so close to downtown.
You want to go grab something to eat? Let's do it.
What did we do last Wednesday or last Friday?
You got it.
I think she was from
One,
Rose State.
2, 3.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Rose State college graduates.
Welcome back to the Midwest City Bomber football, or Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This quarter is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, located 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Tuesdays and Thursdays, you have a chance to buy one, get one free for boneless wild wings, which is my favorite thing to get there. But we did eat there earlier today, Tom, and I got myself a hamburger, and it was awesome.
I had the chicken sandwich, and it was awesome. They put a special sauce on there.
We have an offsides, I think, on Midwest City, so.
Must have lined up offsides.
And this was the side of the field where Duncan did that to Midwest City in the second quarter. Now their punter got a high snap up, some wind in his back. If he can use it,
that's going to go out of bounds.
It will take a Duncan bounce inside the 45-yard line of Midwest City, so that's where they'll take over. But Tom, on the coaches show at Buffalo Wild Wings, we have every Wednesday starting at 6:30. Call it the Middale Sports Report. And we're going to get a report from the Middale Athletic Director, who you've known for a long time, Andy Collier.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to talk about the latest bond issue coming up and how that affects Middale sports. So are you familiar with any of that?
I am not. I will be listening intently to
that's
see what
That's why I asked, just in case you weren't. Now
I'm hoping they're going to put an elevator in our press box and maybe even put a restroom up there. I mean, I can only hope.
Please remind me to ask him that question. I did not have that written down.
I will do that.
All right, looks like Duncan's going to call it timeout here. Yeah, so anyway, we'll keep it here. As Midwest City will be going to 2-0 in district play. And, again, Lawton MacArthur will also, it looks like, be going to 2-0. Those teams will be playing in 2 weeks. That will be at Midwest City High School. And we're looking forward to that. Now, the next opponent for Midwest City, El Reno, will they be 1-1 or 0-2? So they're playing Noble right now, and it's still 34-30. Some other scores to pass on. Elgin, of course, they're definitely looking like the other team to beat in the district. They're up 42-0 at Ardmore. And Del City, their lead is 28-7 now against McAllister. It's on the road, so not the high-scoring Del City game we're used to, but that definitely a step up in opponents for them playing McAllister. So credit to Del City for their lead. Handoff here. That's Jalen Woody surging ahead. Now Jalen Woody has some running room past the secondary. He does eventually get tackled from behind, but not for a big gain.
About 28 yards on that.
So Midwest City will have it now at the 32-yard line.
How about that Duncan Demons award-winning high school marching band?
All right, a run for Midwest City that goes not very far there. That's one of the few times we've seen that.
Woody.
Jalen Woody with the run. He does actually get some out of it, 3 yards, so we're inside the 30 now. So 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line. Bombers up 42-0. They have not scored a touchdown in this end zone. All 6 touchdowns were at the other end zone.
Don't jinx us. Don't jinx us. We'll get down there eventually.
They still have King at quarterback. LaViolette, the handoff.
Reverses field.
Left side. Gets past the 20.
There's
LaViolette's still going inside the 10.
He just got him.
Brought down inside the 3, it looks like. We'll see where they spot it.
That's another 28-yard scamper.
They're just running all over the place.
Lala just got down there and found the hole and kept running.
It's at the 2. First and goal at the 2, so this is a Louis red zone for Midwest City. Louis, we're in your neighborhood. And it will be LaViolette with probably a chance to score a touchdown here. He gets the handoff.
Oh, they're gonna
and
stop
good
him.
job by the Demons on that play as several of them converge on Lala. Watch out for those Demons. Sincere Young, one of many tacklers there.
Good ball player.
I think he gained a little bit, though. He'll stay in. They want to get maybe LaViolette a touchdown here. Nathan Bryant will come in. Watch out for 55. He won't get the ball, but he can make something happen.
Big boy backfield.
Yep, kind of going with a big package here. Jones also a lead blocker. Here's LaViolette.
He's in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Midwest City.
Brunson knocked some folks down, and Ambrosio knocked some folks down. Good job, guys. Good job overall.
They also brought Andrew Reeves in to block. He's one of their tight ends they use for blocking. There's your Triple Elite Instant Replay. Triple Elite, find world-class design and hot new styles at Triple Elite. All right, this is the first time Arriaga has attempted an extra point this end zone, although I don't think that's a big issue. I'm going to be worse to see his kickoff here. Oh, it is an issue. I think they had a bad snap.
No, I think it was a bad snap. He just didn't catch it because it looked like it hit him right up front.
Yeah, well, the regular holder is not in. Devin Sissons was hurt, and so Keon Hudson's the holder now, and something went wrong with that play. So it will be 48-0, Midwest City leading Duncan. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's a Red Plains Plumbing kickoff. Jordan Ray, Tom Carpenter bringing you Midwest City Bomber football as they look to go to 3-2 on the year, and more importantly, 2-0 in district play. Arriaga, yep, wins a bit of a factor. No touchback there. Will be fielded at the 5. And
nice
good return for Duncan, and that's something that Midwest City probably could work on a little bit. When he doesn't get a touchback, they have given up some decent returns. But all right, Tom.
Scoring recap brought to you by Valor Physical Therapy. They offer traditional rehabilitation, preventative screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get you fit for life. Trust me, I went to them. They cured me. Located by Midwest City High School, call 405-648-0826 or visit our website at valorpt.com.
I do trust you, Tom, because I know you had a hell of a time with your knee not too long ago. Handoff, and nice job. That's number 8 for Duncan, making it really hard to bring him down. That was 8, wasn't it? They don't. Okay, yeah, there is Tavion Holland. Tavion Holland.
He got popped pretty good by some guys. I couldn't get their number.
Yeah, well, we definitely are starting to see some reserves for Midwest City. Now in a nose guard, Tom, is that 52, I believe. Or no, there's no 52. Is that a clear number on that? We'll try to
92?
Maybe it is 92. Here's the keeper for Rice.
Yeah,
Rice.
nice blocks.
Get close. I think he'll have a first down. Yeah, he will. Yeah, 92, Brody Maddox is the nose guard right now. Good to see him getting some reps.
Junior?
He is a junior.
Playing pretty good.
I know because I've had him in class. Also in a defensive end right now for Midwest City's number 69, Jakari Fletcher. He's only a sophomore.
Those younger guys, it means so much to them just to get in any part of a game.
Especially a varsity game, absolutely.
I can remember sitting on the bus and riding down there and back and not getting in the game, and it's always tough. But when you get to get in, it's fun.
It's
nice
Rice
fake.
to keep it. Rice is going to have a big game here. Rice is going to score. He's going to score easily.
Nice play.
Touchdown for Duncan as Middle City will once again not get a shutout because of a fourth quarter touchdown. But credit the young man, Sawyer Rice, who's had a difficult game otherwise. And that makes the score 48-6. And Tom, that handoff fake.
It faked me out. I'm
wonders.
looking for the ball.
Yeah.
And I can't find it. All of a sudden I see him sweeping around this left side.
And down the left sideline, and no one was close to him.
Well, one of our guys that was close did fall down trying to get to him and didn't get there, and he had wide open spaces.
So Delgado will kick the extra point, and it is good.
He's got a pretty good leg on him, too.
Yep. Your score is 48-7. Midwest City leads Duncan. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Red Plains Plumbing has been offering reliable commercial and residential services to the OKC metro area for over a decade. From new construction and remodeling to residential repair, they can handle jobs of all sizes. When you need a trusted name in plumbing, it's Red Plains Plumbing. Family owned and operated. Phone 405-769-1922. That's 405-769-1922.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's the Red Plains Plumbing kickoff for Duncan. This is the Buffalo Wild Wings fourth quarter. Red Plains Plumbing, your place to go for your plumbing needs. The Buffalo Wild Wings, your place to go on Tuesdays for buy one, get one 50% off for traditional boneless wings. And here is Delgado. And this will be close, and it will be a touchback. Yeah, Tom, there's definitely something to the wind there. This is, anyway. How about that scoring drive for Duncan?
We'll bring it to you again by Valor Physical Therapy. They're getting their money's worth, I'm telling you tonight, in Midwest City. They offer traditional rehabilitation, preventative screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get you fit for life. Located by Midwest City High School, call 405-648-0826. or visit our website at valorpt.com. That was a three-play, 70-yard drive capped off by a 57-yard run by Rice, the quarterback. It was a great play and some good blocking up front. 48-7 Bombers.
It looks like Midwest City has a new quarterback in the game, and it goes over his head.
Lay on it.
He'll fall on it, and
safety.
it'll be a safety, so that's going to be 2 points to Duncan, making it 48-9. The quarterback in for Midwest City is Stephen Curl. Not see who the center was. I'm guessing it wasn't Curry. So Midwest City will have to kick off here as Duncan will get the ball now. And a chance to get to double figures. No question, Tom, is for whatever reason, when Midwest City is going against the wind, they don't play quite as well. But luckily, they were dominant in the first and third quarter when they had the win, so it's not much of an issue.
That was a bad snap, though. It wasn't like the quarterback fumbled it. He did everything he could. He did the smart thing. Instead of letting them have a touchdown, he fell on it and took the safety.
Yeah, no. If he picked it up there and tried to run with it, he would have gotten clobbered. So, and plus, if he tried to pick it up, he may not have been able to handle it. Those footballs can be unpredictable.
That's why they're not round.
So it's a rare offensive mistake this quarter as Midwest City again has avoided penalties this second half. I'm going to go on a limb and say that Arriaga will not get a touchback here, as with safeties they move the kickoff back to the 20-yard line.
The wind looked like it is blowing a little stronger. We're looking at that flag in the north end zone.
Yeah, I would agree. It's picked up some. So here's a Red Plains Plumbing kickoff off a safety, which is rare, but we got it going. And Arriaga, that's a good kick to get him to the other 20. That's kicking it 60 yards. And Duncan will return the ball to the 44-yard line. On the return for Duncan, getting about 20 yards plus on the play, Jason Quartermeyer. And Duncan will have a chance to make it basically 3 scores in a row here. Okay, Midwest City will go to 2-0 as the clock is running, 6:50 to go. 2-0 in district play. We expect him to be joining Lawton MacArthur. Definitely Elgin. MacArthur is up 29-7 against Altus, so that should be a safe lead, but I don't want to call that one just yet. That's only 3 touchdowns. Handoff for Duncan. They get a few there, making it 2nd down.
Andrew Reeves on that stop. Good play.
And he normally plays tight end for him. And Duncan staying with a lot of their first teamers, including Rice. So good. This is what you'd actually like to see from Midwest City, is some of their backup defensive players being to go.
So Brody Maddox is still out there.
Yeah, as in a 2 technique, isn't that what they call with 2 hands down?
Yes, sir.
I do know some football. Not much. Not as much as you. This is an end around to number 7 for Elgin. And a good return. He's still on his feet. Looked like he's about to go out of bounds. Finally bringing him out of bounds for Midwest City. It's number 33, Gabe Young. Again, some of these players we're not used to mentioning. But a good run for Holthaus of Duncan as he gets a first down. He gets into Midwest City territory. 5:35 and counting.
See number 53 out there, Ari Johnson. He looks like a sophomore getting some experience, and he's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Again, they're going against the ones for Duncan. Here's one of them. Holthaus, as he gets tackled. Nice tackle there made by Parent. Sorry, that's Holland. Trevor Holland with a run. Gets 1 yard on the play.
I'm sorry to say anything against an official, but they are not calling some pretty big holding. The guy's got our defensive guy wrapped up with his arms.
Yep, it's Tavion Holland who's in the backfield for Duncan. He had the last run with Rice.
Again,
and
he's keeping it.
The Rice will keep it. And again, this time Midwest City anticipates that a little bit better. Rice still gets a solid gain. Tackle made by
33.
Also 23, Brandon Dixon. Making it 3rd and short. 3rd and 1.
Gabe Young was the other one. Another junior out there getting some experience. I like it.
Can they stop Duncan on 3rd down? Duncan will slow things down here as they were trying to hurry up.
Okay, I count 11 players. I didn't see anybody run off.
He'll be a keeper for Rice. He's going to get the first down, makes the man miss, gets to the outside, gets inside the 20. This will be the first red zone chance for Duncan, but we don't need to show. We only do red zone sponsors for Midwest City. Still, it's worth mentioning, first time all game that they're inside the 20. We're down to 3:50 to go. Midwest City up 48-9. We'll see. It's just a matter of what the final score will be as the Bombers will go to 2-0 in district play. End around, or you can call it a jet sweep. I believe that's Holthaus who gets inside the 10. Close to a first down. There's a flag, though. So, you know, you've been calling for holding, Tom. Maybe
yeah, it's a crackback. They should be a crackback. I didn't see him throw the flag, but I didn't see it. But I saw the actual penalty.
Definitely threw the flag.
Holding.
Well, they're going to decline that and take a different penalty. Was that second penalty holding? I missed what he symboled there.
I didn't see what the first one was.
So there's 2 penalties on Duncan. You can only accept 1. Unless the second penalty is a dead ball penalty.
Yeah, that's a personal foul. That's right.
So that's going to move the ball back. So much for the red zone, huh? Ball goes back to the 31-yard line. 1st and 25.
But we appreciate our red zone sponsor anyway.
Yes, as it's a Midwest City red zone sponsorship. I was mostly just pointing out that it was the first trip for Duncan in the red zone.
I understand.
Didn't last very long. Pass is caught short there at the 30, or is that caught?
I thought he caught it.
It is caught. Good quick tackle there by number 4, Tariq Knighton. Under 3 minutes to go now. We're now at 2:40 to go before we can officially call Midwest City 2-0 in district play with 2 home games coming up next. It's El Reno next week. We're waiting to see what happens with El Reno tonight. And then Lawton MacArthur, who's becoming kind of a new rival for Midwest City across the board. They're going to be in the same district in basketball and baseball this year as well as football. Handoff, and that's going to be a first down and more, but not
Nice
quite
tackle.
a touchdown.
Number 4 again.
That's Knighton who saved the touchdown, but that was I forgot the down distance, but they had a long way to go get the first down, and they cleared it. So we're down 2 minutes to go. And this is going to happen sometimes when the opponent keeps in their starters, or many of them, and you're bringing in your 2s and 3s, and they just got to play through it. So I'm glad they're getting that experience. I'm glad Duncan's still playing their starters. Rice, bad snap. He's going to be picked up by the running back. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he'll finally get brought out of bounds at the 7-yard line. So good job by Tavion Holland to try to get something out of that.
Another flag on the play. I don't know what they're calling.
A lot of congestion in that area where the flag was thrown. Let's hear the Midwest City chants. And we're from the opposite side as they are. Did you hear those CCC, Tom?
Face mask, it's offsetting penalties.
Doesn't that mean you replay the down?
Yes, sir.
So should that make it first down? We'll see. The chain gain has it. It's second down. Yeah, still second down.
No, he's got first down on
No,
it.
first down. Okay, it's
They
2
need
yards
back
to
him
go.
up, though.
It's 2 yards to go. They're calling that as if because it was at the 2 originally. So we'll see where they put it. Yeah, that offsetting penalties is that's bad for Midwest City in this sequence because they're going to have Duncan lose a lot of yards on that play. So it's first and goal from the 2. Minute 17 left to go. For Duncan, coming in with a play right there is number 7, Landon Holthos. Rice.
Fumble,
fumble. They lost the ball. I don't
back.
think that's a fumble. I thought that should be called an incomplete pass, as it was like one of those not a shovel pass, but kind of a forward handoff.
That was kind of a shovel because he didn't quite hit anybody with it.
I think they call it a jet sweep, I know.
They're not going to stop the clock, though.
Yeah, there may be a running clock.
Exactly.
Which means it doesn't stop on incomplete passes.
One of their diehard fans with 25 seconds left on the clock is asking them to hurry up. I don't think they're going to make up a 39-point deficit.
They're not, but I love that from the fan.
They're diehard.
If you have a chance to score, go score, regardless of the score. Rice handoff, and it's going to be a second Duncan touchdown. That's Chris Couts with the touchdown, his first of the night, and he scores with 5 seconds left, making the score 48-15 with the extra point coming. 5 seconds to go. It's a long way on this extra point, Tom. Any thoughts about player of the game?
Well, I think we talked about Mr. Rogers. He was a good pick.
I'll tell you a couple second people to think about interviewing, but I like Rogers as well. It's a great night for David Arriaga, and also I'm interested to get the thoughts of Lincoln King if Coach Shaw would allow it.
Let's go with Arriaga. I think
All right, we'll mention you should interview them both at the same time and talk about them being cousins. That's Darian Rogers and David Arriaga. Yes, they are cousins. All right, so Tom will eventually start making his way down there. As this looks like this will be the final score barring some freak touchdown. 48-16. So Middle City was up 48-0. Again, Middle City will go to 2-0 in district play. Elgin will. We expect Lawton MacArthur to. We don't know about Noble. If they win, they go to 2-0 in district play. If El Reno wins, they go to 1-1 in district play. Talking about El Reno, and Noble would as well. And El Reno is Middle City's next opponent. Guthrie looking really good too in 5A. They beat them on 35-0. That's one of the better matchups. Will look like it would be as far as really good teams go. This kick here, this Red Plains Plumbing kick, is going to be returned for Midwest City, running out the clock, getting to the 45-yard line. That was just like Rogers may have returned that one. Yeah, he did. So even though he's a senior, he's playing in that kickoff play. But he's okay. And there's your final.
Be my wrangler.
So we can call the final here. Midwest City has defeated Duncan by a score of 48-16. We're going to go ahead and mute the microphone for right now, but we hope to have it back on when Tom is ready to interview some Midwest City players and hopefully Coach Hall. But the story of the game, Midwest City's defense the entire game was absolutely tremendous. The offense for Midwest City was good and bad in the first half and then mostly good in the second half, as the bad part was the penalties. But they have cleared that up, as they had to rely on a different quarterback than expected, as Lincoln King got the start in place of Kenny Colston, and Lincoln King, very effective. He made some big plays, a touchdown, long touchdown pass on 4th and 19, and then a long touchdown run in the second half. And also David Arriaga made his first 6 extra points. The seventh one was missed, but he didn't have a chance to kick it, as there was something wrong with the snap to hold there. And then Arriaga also got his first 6 or 7, I want to say 7 touchbacks on his kicks. The 8th one, when he had to go against the wind, was about 5 yards short, so still he's pretty good. He had a pretty good punt as well and a kickoff off of safety, so David Arriaga played a strong game. All the running backs for Midwest City played well. Jalen Woody, Darian Rogers, who had 2 touchdowns, and he had a big 4th down stop. So he's our player of the game because of what he did on defense. But a lot of Midwest City players played well on defense. Just outstanding defensive football by the Bombers. But, again, back to the running backs, Jaheim Mahmoud. He had a touchdown. And I think Jalen Woody was the only running back not to get a touchdown. Lassier LaViolet had one. Woody's had a lot of other touchdowns, so Bombers have 4 running backs that they rely on, and it works out pretty well for them. Offensive line works as well. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We want to, and we'll come back in a moment with an interview Tom Carpenter will have with some Midwest City players and hopefully Coach Hall as well. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Real quick, this is the Patrick Newby postgame. We really want to thank Patrick Newby and Patrick Newby's Farmers Insurance. The Newby Agency is your local Oklahoma Farmers Insurance Agency in Midwest City. They are family-owned and operated and have been serving the public for over 40 years now. Their office is located off of 29th and Air Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see them at 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, or give them a call at 405-733-7671. Okay. So we hope to have, at the beginning of our next broadcast, the standings. It's really after 2 weeks that they start to look good, but we're going to have Tom Carpenter. We're going to have Tom Carpenter find someone now that Midwest City has broken their huddle, and there we go. We have Darian Rogers, and there's David Arriaga. So, Tom, go ahead.
All right. Rugby playing.
Now hold the receiver up.
All right, let's try this again. I'm here with Citizens and Arriaga. Mr. Citizens, tell us about that rugby scrum where y'all pushed it across. I think you pushed it 10 yards.
I mean, I just pack them. I mean, that's me. I'm gonna run as hard as I can until my motors get out.
Yeah. All right. We got a little technical difficulty. We're going to have to find where my partner went. Okay. Can you hear us? What? Oh, we'll keep going then. Area
Yes, sir.
Field position is very important in the game of football.
Yep.
And I think you've been a big bonus for Midwest City.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about your outlook.
So,
coming to Midwest City.
Yeah, so, I came from a small town, Stratford, Oklahoma. And, it's, a lot slower pace. And, I come over here, to challenge myself. And it's been definitely a big challenge. Cole Albert, a bunch of fumble punts. And, that was on me, And we just, now we just kept working, reps. And we're getting a lot better. So I just want to thank my teammates for trusting me and, just believing in myself.
Okay. Well, you guys are our players of the game. I've been trying to get you guys in earlier, but we kind of take a vote on it, and we're going to work it out. You guys had pretty good games tonight. And I'm telling you, we don't know what it is. When it's right to left, going that way, you kick the ball a mile. We're always short kicking off that way.
Yeah. So that's just like a big mindset thing, I feel like. So when because that's a little bit of wind. Last week I actually did pretty good. I was kicking into the wind a lot. So I try not to. I just like drive my ball a lot more. But I try not to change my technique too much.
Right.
But that's just something I just got to continue to work on. Just driving the ball a lot more into the wind.
All right. Once again, I thank you guys for the job you're doing.
Yes, sir.
You know about Bomber Brotherhood?
Yes,
it's
sir.
coming up.
Yes, sir.
The underclassmen there. I'm going to be there. I expect you guys to be there and bring them underclassmen with you.
Yes,
Good job, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate
right.
you. Thank you, sir.
Let me see if I can find Coach. I see him over there.
Whoops, sorry, my mic was off. Interesting win for Midwest City given some of the penalty problems they had and the change of quarterback. But the defense was a constant. And so a lot to be proud of there for the Bombers as they go to 2-0. And, of course, that's what Coach Hall's going to talk about. That's the big thing. They are 2-0 in district play. It's the only record that matters. See if Coach Hall is aware of Tom being behind him as he's talking with some of his parents right now.
More, better.
But you can definitely hear his booming voice. Again, it's El Reno next week for Midwest City. We're going to give you a scoring update for that game here in a moment, but we wanted to make sure that Coach Hall, after he gives some hugs out. But great to see Darian Rogers and David Arriaga as players of the game since they're cousins. I actually have them in third hour, both of them.
You need me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Every week.
Every week.
All right. You ready for Coach?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, Coach Hall, 2-0 district. I know that's the main thing on your mind.
Yes.
I saw some dumb penalties again.
Yeah, we're self-destructing early.
We need to work on that. I don't know.
Well, it's new guys. It's been a season of next guy up. What else could go on and things like that.
Right.
So we just, what we talk about is it's just like life. We got to deal with the changes that come and make the best out of them, and we will. I mean, it's like I said, you see who we started at quarterback tonight.
Right.
It wasn't in our plans. That happened late in the week. So we made the best of it. You know, like same on receivers. You know, Davin Sessions went out. You know, I'm hearing collarbone. I'll find out for sure. So we're just gonna next guy up, deal with what we got to do, and let's go play ball.
They got to make their mind right. And I, as a parent, and I know a lot of the parents out there, you're going to discipline them if they need it.
Yeah, we're going to hold everybody accountable.
I heard you out there giving your speech in the field. I don't understand why people don't show up to practice. That's number one. I mean,
well, yeah.
What are they thinking?
it's just the mentality. I mean, they do. I mean, if they don't start the practice, they're not starting. If they miss 2, they're not playing. And they understand. I mean, like 7 didn't start last week, right?
Right.
Because he missed a practice. And guess what? He didn't get to play very much last week. Guess what? He didn't miss one this week. So it's just a process. I mean, they just got to believe fat meat ain't greasy.
Right. And they're doing a great job. Got Mr. Arriaga as one of the players of the game. I think field position, I think he is a new, I don't want to say he's the next coming, but he was a great asset to our team, to the field position he got us.
Well, it feels good to not have to worry about a return. You know, I'd like for him to miss, not in the middle of the field when he does miss, but yeah, it's a weapon that we do have. And they put a lot of pressure on that first punt, and he did a great job of getting it off. And so he's improving.
One that maybe close to 60, maybe I know it was at least 50.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It moved pretty good, and I thought we're back. We got a kicking game. We're good.
Yes, sir. We will be. We're just going to continue to get better. We knocked it. I was going to say we still had 2 turnovers though.
Well, that happens. Though.
Yeah, but we don't like them.
But the other thing is, the guys played and they kept playing. And I know you put the young guys in, and it was kind of. I can remember being a sophomore and being put in a game, which didn't happen very often, but when I did and they scored on us, oh my gosh, it was.
Well, that's what we talked about. You guys want to get in, you got to do your job. I mean, we gave up 15 points, 16 points in 7 minutes. That's unacceptable. I mean, we're thinking shutout, and then we go from getting everybody in to doing that. Well, it's going to cut their snaps if they can't do a better job.
Right. Coach, congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Have a safe trip home.
See you next week.
Yes, sir.
Another good one. Yes, sir. Back to you, Jordan.
All right. Thanks, Tom. That was great. That was the longest interview I think they had yet, Tom and Coach Hollis, and I loved it. Anyway, all right, so real quick, McAllister did make an interesting game with Del City, but Del City won 35-21. So, like I said, a bit of an increase in competition there. And then the score that we want to try to track down for you is El Reno and Noble. And looks like Noble is ahead by a couple scores, 47-36. We're seeing third quarter, so still a lot of time. And, again, another high-scoring game featuring the Noble Bears. So we don't know yet what El Reno's record will be as of right now heading into the game. We'll find out later tonight as the Indians will be the next opponent for Midwest City. And like Coach Hall said, it's homecoming. Last year they played on Thursday. It was moved to Thursday, and at some point early in the season. We don't expect this game to be. So Friday, coverage starts at 6:30, kickoff about 7. I want to thank right now before we go off the air all the people in our crew. I want to thank our versatile intern Bernie Wren, who has been my spotter before, but tonight he was the crowd mic, which is extremely important when we're on the road and we're in a booth without any windows. So we want to get that crowd noise, and he helped us with that. Very essential there. I want to thank Amaya Robinson for another great job running camera. And I want to thank Sarai Rawls. Again, she was put in a tough position last week when she had to be the producer, filling in for Matt. And she's done it now 2 weeks in a row, and it's gone fantastic. I couldn't be happier with how it's gone. Good broadcasts through and through. We want to thank her a lot. And I also want to thank Alicia Wooten, who helps us a lot on Wednesdays with the Coaches Show. She's in the marching band, so she can't do as much for us during the game, but she will come in when she can, and she'll run camera at the end, and we appreciate her as well. All right, so we mentioned those people. We thank them a lot. And for Tom Carpenter, I'm Jordan Ray. You've been watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.